Budget cuts. I'm hearing budget cuts a lot. Vince needs to make budget cuts. Because he's making all these billion-dollar deals. So you gotta let go of Mickie James. First you have to hire Eva Marie first. Hire Eva Marie, and then claim you have to do budget cuts, and you cut out Mickie James. I got you. This isn't an opinion, right? If you're an Eva Marie fan, good for you. She's back. This probably is not going to be the lecture for you. Because this has nothing to do with opinion. This has nothing to do with if you like Eva Marie or not. And hopefully the sound is all right. I'm blowing out mics left and right lately, so I have to have the headset to make sure I'm not blowing out today, guys. So we got a new setup because we get super amplified with this fucking program. So they hire Eva Marie months ago is what we hear. We hear budget cuts. Mickie James is released. That is the final nail in the coffin. I'm telling you guys right now, that's the final nail in the women's revolution. It's done. It's done. It pains me to say that because I love Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair and Asuka. Ember Moon down in NXT. Io Shirai, possibly the greatest women's wrestler of all time. We get to watch in her present. But the women's revolution, at least for WWE, it's done. It's been on life support. That was the final nail, man. We are steps away from bra and panties matches again, but we're not going to get them because that would be at least welcomed by at least the men, right? And maybe a lot of women these days. It's 2021. But whether you love bra and panties matches or not, at least if we had bra and panties matches, this would make a little bit of sense. But those are never coming back. So we ask, what the fuck is Eva Marie back for? Just to be a pretty face and some heels? Is there really wrestling fans that are gonna fucking jerk their fucking chick into that shit? Fully clothed, but it's got some fucking heel. Are you gonna see some leg action? Whoa! Let me hit the bathroom. What is... She's not gonna deliver 20, 25-minute matches. She's not gonna deliver a classic. What is she back for? I could see if this was a bra and panties generation, or if Vince is bringing it back, whether we like it or not. At least there's a point. But the women's revolution was supposed to be, hey, these females, not only are a lot of them fucking beautiful, sexy as fuck, a lot of them, but they can go in the ring. They can actually fill 20, 25, 30 minutes if you need them to. They can do the deed if Vince needs to fill time, and they can do the deed if Vince wants to put them in the main event of Mania like Sasha and Bianca just did. But of course, that was all PR, wasn't it? Oh, well, but no harm, no foul. It's a pandem year. Numbers are going to be down anyway. This is a real WrestleMania to Vince. Put the women in there. But you can only do that and make it work if you have people that know what they're doing and can carry each other and help each other and rock with one another. Are you gonna put Eva Marie in there with Sasha Banks or Bianca Belair or Ember Moon or Io Shirai or Ruby Riott? This goes deeper than just, I like Eva Marie. I'm glad she's back, so fuck you all, right? And this goes beyond the fact of I don't like Eva Marie. She just doesn't do it for me. But whatever. This is about fucking facts. Mickie James just got the boot because you had to make budget cuts. Why did you have to make budget cuts? You had to make budget cuts because you hired people like Eva Marie several months ago. Someone who left the professional wrestling world because she couldn't hack it and she went to be an actress. but yet she never actually became an actress. She's back, and her top billing on her social media still says actress. What are you fucking talking about? You're only known for being a pro wrestler. You are currently a pro wrestler. What do you mean you are a fucking actress? And just like the Bella Twins, again, this isn't even shade. I don't even mind the fucking Bella Twins, but they left WWE as well to go on to find greener pastures in the acting world in Hollywood. They fell flat on their face, it didn't work, and they came crawling right back to Vinnie Mac. And Vince took them right back because they're a pretty fucking face. And then you see fucking Eva Marie do the same thing. It didn't work out. It's a pandemic year too, so she's struggling for fucking some money, obviously. So she comes right back to Vince McMahon. And Vince takes her right the fuck back. For what? I am asking for what? This isn't about liking her or not. This isn't about being a fan of her or not. This is about what is she back for? You can't do bra and panties matches anymore. It's supposed to be a women's revolution with the best wrestlers of all, even Charlotte Flair, who I can't stand her fucking booking, but at least he's a good wrestler for the most part. But what is Eva Marie bringing to the table? It's going to be the same shit that we saw for 4 years when she was in WWE. Mickie James has 10 greatest matches. You can literally pick 10 matches of Mickie James's off the top of your dome piece that are really fucking great. Right? I pulled up. Literally, you can think of 10 top of your dome piece. Here's fucking some right that literally 10 minutes before we went live just fucking jolted right to my dome piece. When she took on Asuka in Toronto. Asuka and Mickie James. Check that shit out. NXT TakeOver. Royal Rumble 2010. Michelle McCool. Raw versus Beth Phoenix. That was the Raw April 14th, 2008. WrestleMania 22. You know who. That's we talking Trish Stratus. That's on everybody's top 5 for women's wrestling matches. Survivor Series 2006 with Lita. SmackDown versus Becky, 2 or 3 falls. Judgment Day 2008 versus Beth Phoenix. Bro, I can keep going. Even with Melina, my girl Melina. That was March 5th, 2007. Falls count anywhere. You could go on and on with Mickie James. And how fucking special this female talent was. Not just what she could do in the ring, but how she can help others. And you canned her to bring back Eva Marie. And if you were to Google Eva Marie's top 10 matches, you come up with nothing but probably a bunch of YouTube videos from fans that are telling you their favorite matches. But not greatest matches, because she's never had a great match. That's not shade. I don't mind Eva Marie. She's a good kid. Overcame alcohol problems at a young age. I can relate. I want nothing but the best for her. But my responsibility on this platform, on this channel, is to help professional wrestling companies become better, because right now companies like WWE are literally on life support. Don't believe me? Check the ratings. Check the merchandise sales. Fox isn't going to give any more billion-dollar deals. NBC Universal is not going to be given any more billion-dollar deals for Peacock, for any network. Vince is already selling his assets, even a lot of his stock, because he sees the writing on the wall. Eva Marie doesn't have 3 greatest matches, 2. You'll be hard-pressed to find 1 of Eva Marie's greatest matches. But you're bringing her back and canning Mickie James, and then you wonder, there's people on social, or people that are just mind-boggled that people have a problem with this. Mickie James makes anybody's top 50 female wrestlers of all time list. Anybody's. Even WWE came up with a top 50 list, and Mickie made their top 12. I can fucking speak. Top 12, and that's bullshit, because she should have made their top 10. But she even was right there at the top 10 at 12. Eva Marie, you ask? She didn't even make WWE's top 50, or at least I don't believe. Last I checked, I don't believe I saw Eva Marie's name there, or it should not have been. Mickie James, fucking around with the 10 greatest females in WWE history. Eva Marie not even on the fucking list. But we'll can her at 41 when Eva Marie is about to turn 37 in a few months. I believe September. Eva Marie turns 37. That's only 4 years away from Mickie at that point, at 41. So you're telling me Mickey's that much fucking older? Mickie can run circles around Eva Marie in that ring. You want Mickey's career summed up? Mickey's career summed up nearly a dozen championships on the independent. I'm going to say that again. Mickie James, nearly a dozen championships on the independent scene. A 6-time former WWE champion, 1-time diva, 5-time women's champion. Even Meltsy Boy had to give prop rankings to James as #1 in the world back in 2009 and Woman of the Year in 2009 and 11. Her accomplishments read as a book. You go to Eva Marie's career accomplishments? Let me spit those off real quick. Yep. All right, there's nothing. Nothing. That's not shade. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no accomplishments in 4 fucking years. So I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is we will go over her career real quick in one paragraph for WWE. She was the manager of the Bellas in 2013. She turned wrestler in 2014. She wasn't good, so she was sent to NXT in 2015. Returned to the main roster in 2016. Still wasn't any good, so was gone from the company 1 year later in 2017. That's not shade. That's what happened. And you want to go even further? In that short amount of time with the company, she had 3 huge hiatuses. You ready for this? Number 1, because the company literally didn't know what to do with her at one point. She was gone for many months. They just didn't know. They're like, fuck, pretty face, can't move. What do we do? They didn't know. A second hiatus because one of her fake boobs popped. That's a true story. Her fake boob popped. This was a story on Total Divas, so this wasn't even any background on knowledge. I mean, it was originally told that it was an injury. Total Divas comes around and she said her boob popped. She was gone for almost a half a year. In a third huge hiatus, because she failed WWE's wellness policy. She blamed it on some, I don't know, Adderall or some shit. She said she had the okay to have it, but she was too late in taking the, it was a fucking schmaz, but everybody has to follow the same fucking rules. So she fails the wellness policy. Am I missing something here? On top of all of this, she tries erasing her wrestling career and labels herself actress. But I don't see a book of shit that she's doing. And here we are a couple years later and she's right back to WWE. And I ask, why are great talents being fired and we're getting Eva Marie? And there's people that want to say, I like Eva Marie, man. That's great. I don't even mind Eva Marie. Again, she overcame alcohol issues at a young age. She seems like a good kid. That's great. Want the best for her. But in professional wrestling, especially WWE, when times are really tragic, the product is at its lowest level I have ever seen it in 3 decades plus. This is not helping. This is not doing shit for the women's division or the fucking show. What is this going to do every Monday? She's going to come out, men and some females as well will go, wow, she's pretty. Like we do with fucking Carmella's and Dana Brooks and the fucking Mandy Rose, right? They all got fucking great bodies. But are they going to hit 25-minute matches? 20? 15? 10-minute classics? I have the answer because I've seen this story play out too many fucking times. The answer is no. This isn't about not liking someone or not being a fan. You hired Eva Marie several months ago, then claimed budget cuts were bringing the company down, so you fire Mickie James, and you won't even let Chelsea Green have a chance. Chelsea Green could have been something in this business, or at least had a damn good shot at being such, and you fired Chelsea Green before she even had a chance. A freak injury, she's ready to come back, and you give her walking papers. Sasha Banks and Bayley once said that Peyton Royce has a lot of qualities like Sasha Banks. Now, of course, she had a long way to go, but she was committed to improving. So you get rid of Peyton just to bring back somebody who's less than. Because that's what Eva is. Again, this isn't shade, and if you're going to cry about it, too fucking bad. My job here, my responsibility is to help this fucking company get back to what we once loved. This isn't anybody not liking this. Oh, we don't like Eva Marie. This makes fucking zero sense, and it's the worst possible fucking timing right after people are losing their jobs because of supposed budget cuts, but you were all the while hiring people like Eva Marie. How many fucking people without actual wrestling talent that can go 15 minutes plus, 10 minutes plus, 5 minutes do we need in the company? How many Lanas do we need? Lana was a great mouthpiece for Rusev. I loved Lana and Rusev together. Just like Zelina Vega and Andrade. How do you fuck up those type of groups? Those type of fucking duos? Only Vince can fuck that up. Zelina Vega and Andrade. Both gone. How the fuck do you fuck that up? Rusev and Lana, how do you fuck that up? Rusev wanted out of there so fucking bad, probably just as much as Andrade. Lana is now the fucking trying to be a twin of Naomi. How many Lanas do we need? How many Dana Brooks do we need? How many Mandy Roses? How many? And again, that's not shade. I like most of, if not all of these females. And they're working their ass off to try to improve. But fuck! They just can't pull off 15-minute matches. Fuck 20, fuck 25, 15! You know I'm fucking telling the truth. So now we just added Eva Marie. And this isn't the Braun Panties generation. If you were telling me, if Vince was telling me that Braun Panties is coming back, at least it's closure for the women's revolution. We don't have to like it. We're going to miss not having fucking actual wrestling competition within the females. No doubt. A lot of people will hate it more than others. But at least Vince is straight up. We're bringing back Braun Panties because it's my fucking company. Watch it or don't. Okay. But they're not bringing back Braun Panties. This is just going to be a pretty face, no doubt, hot. For what? To do what? The same shit we've been seeing Carmella do. The same shit that Lana could easily be doing the whole time. Same shit that Mandy could be doing. Or Dana Brooke. I don't understand. And you're going to hear this a lot. You're going to hear, well, she has heat, BC. People love to hate her. It's common sense. She'll be one of the biggest heat seekers. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not fun heat. That's what we call in the business. Get the fuck out heat. Go away heat. That's literally, we don't need to see you. So who the fuck is talking about she's gonna come out? We're all gonna be booing like we're having fun. Wait till you see who's coming out, man. It's Eva Marie. We're all gonna get up and boo the shit out of her, dude. She's fucking awesome. She's larger than life, man. Check this shit out. Here she comes, dude. Here she comes. Ready? Let's do it. Boo! Boo! You suck, Eva! Eva, you suck! Who does that? No, we're saying what the fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Who's she taking on tonight? Lana? Oh, this is great. This is going to be a classic. Little Billy, you ready for this, Little Billy? Billy, get the fuck... Wake up, man. I took you to wrestling action. This ticket was $25, you dumb fuck. Sit up. I don't care if you're my fucking kid or not. I'll leave you at the next convenience store on the way home. Billy, look it. It's Lana and Eva Marie. They're fucking crushing it. Shayna Baszler is a true story. Shayna Baszler is getting 2-minute matches. Last night, she actually fucking won. We should all rejoice. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Shayna Baszler is usually, in 2-minute matches, losing by a fruit roll-up. But we have to give TV time always to Lacey Evans. If Lacey Evans didn't get fucking pregnant, Lacey Evans would be right now in a main event somewhere. SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-views. Lacey Evans, if she didn't get pregnant, I'm telling you right now. Lana, when she's done with Naomi, you think Naomi finally is going to get a good deed for holding the hand of Lana and they'll give something for Naomi? No, they're going to give something to Lana. Naomi will go right back to the bottom as if she's not already, and Lana will get something. Trust me. I know how the company works. The women's revolution, this is when we had some of the best talent we have ever seen in women's history. Right there on that roster, and all you gotta do, give them the time of day, let them rock, baby. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And people want to say, oh, Revolution, or Evolution, whatever the fuck pay-per-view was. It was one of the lowest grossing of all time. It was the first one. Give it a second. Everybody's feeling it out. They're going to see afterwards, how was it? Should I get the next one? Relax. It was one fucking pay-per-view. Didn't do that fucking horrible either, man. It could have been a fucking shit fest. The Women's Revolution had a chance. You know who ruined it? It wasn't the fucking females. It wasn't people not liking women's wrestling. It was Vincent Kennedy McMahon giving up. Stopping it and stopping anybody's push that was about to be something big in the company. You can't have that in Vince's company. He literally sabotaged his own division, just like he does with his whole product, it seems, these days. This is fucking McMahon, who killed the Rebel. And you know what happened last night, guys? This is the truth. When I saw Eva Marie just past that 9 o'clock hour, that was the final. That was Vince McMahon, who has been trolling all of us from day one anyway, and shitting on his women's talent. That was him putting the final nails into the coffin of the Women's Revolution. That was the final nails into the demise of the Women's Revolution. It's done. It's done. There's no more life support. You think I'm fucking happy about saying that? You guys know how much I love Io Shirai and Sasha and all them. Ember, to Naomi, to Asuka. Even Kyrie, hoping one day she does come back stateside and get the proper push. It's done. It's absolutely done. You look at the roster and you look how it is filled with Dana Brooks and Lana's and Mandy's and Eva Marie's and even Carmella, which I'm glad Carmella is at least getting better and improving. But they're bypassing the Lacey Evanses. All of them are bypassing all the really great talent. Mickie has reacted to the return just after, 2 minutes after Eva Marie's 3-minute promo hype package return last night. A couple of minutes later, Mickie reacted with a mind-blown emoji, a laughing hysterical emoji, and another mind-blown emoji. So Mickie James is absolutely flabbergasted, flatlined by this, mind-boggled by this, just like all of us. That was not bitterness on Mickey's part. She heard it, or maybe she was watching, and she couldn't help but think, wait, you hired her and then got into budget cut trouble and fired me? Budget cuts my fucking ass. They knew Mickie James. If they gave Mickie the time of day, if they gave Mickie 15 minutes, Mickie was going to fucking blow that company away, and Vince didn't want that shit. Chelsea Green had a real chance to bypass his precious Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair. So, Chelsea Green has to go. And that's not it. You wait. You wait in the coming months. Don't be surprised if more top-tier talent gets Das Boot because they're treated like shit. I am sick of these people going off to Hollywood, failing, and then coming back, and Vince gives them the world.
But you can't say that he woke up this morning and was shocked as everyone. Believe me, he knew it. If they're run properly, he should have known.
Eva Marie, her career set up. Eva Marie's career summed up. Manager of the Bellas in 2013, turned wrestler in 2014. She was no good, so she was sent to NXT in 2015, returned to the main roster in 2016, still wasn't any good, so was gone from the company by 2017. Went to Hollywood, fell on her face. It happens. That's not shade. It happens. But now you want to come back when you shit on the fucking product? Mickie James has a compliment that would fill up a book, and you can her? Fuck that and fuck you, old man. That's the truth. That's how fans are feeling. This isn't about liking Eva Marie or not liking her. This isn't about being upset about pro wrestling. You're taking it too seriously. Yeah, it's a live stream about pro wrestling. What do you think this fucking is? You think we're just gonna sit here, have some fucking crumpets and tea, and talk about how glorious this fucking show was? Because this show is absolute shit. Again. Again, we start this show off just like it's an introduction to a memorial service at a funeral, like we do every fucking week. You guys remember 20 years ago, we started the show off as if it was going to be exciting in a wild night. JR Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. I'm Jim Ross, Jerry the King Lawler. It's gonna be a wild night. Bombs going off. It wasn't just fucking fireworks. It was fucking pyro that was earth-shattering, man. They were like fucking mini bombs. In the crowd, everyone had a sign in attendance. I don't care if it's a pandemic, it's the Thunderdome. This was happening even before this pandemic hit. Crowds didn't even give a shit to be there. No excitement, and why would they be? Who the fuck is on this card that makes you jump out of your seat when their music hits? There's fucking nobody. That's who, nobody. You damn well know I'm telling the fucking truth. You had crowds on their feet from the jump of the pyro. Chris Jericho would be coming out, break the walls down! Or Triple H. Even if it's fucking my time, that theme. Didn't matter. That was making you fucking compelled. The glass shattering from Stone Cold. If you smell from The Rock. The gong from The Undertaker. No matter who it was, there was larger than life stars, bro. Now there's fucking nobody. In fact, we don't even have Jim Ross pumping us into this motherfucker. No, we have Adnan Virk. Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw. And now we have Adnan Virk. Welcome everyone, my gosh, to Monday Night Raw. What a night it's gonna be. Hey Corey, are you excited? Did you bring your camping bag? Because I brought the s'mores. It's going to be a glorious night tonight, guys. Thank you, every one of you, for joining us tonight on Raw. I'm Adnan Virk. Can you tell the excitement in my voice? I'm fucking pumped. Oh, shit, I said pump. Oh, I'm swearing. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to the ring. Sorry, Vince. So what the fuck is this shit? Fuck is this guy doing? This Adnan Virk, who is this guy? He sucks. What the fuck? He's a pro wrestling commentator. I don't care if you get butthurt about this. I don't care if you're the cousin of Adnan Virk and you're listening right now. Basically, I love you, but I'm his cousin and this is out of line. I don't give a fuck. Have him go to baseball or hockey or tennis. Have him call the world chess matches. Chess, a nice riveting game of fucking chess. I don't give a fuck what he does. The hot dog eating contest at Coney Island. He shouldn't be calling pro wrestling. This guy sucks. He's really bad at his job. How did he get a job? Oh my God. You listen to this guy and you don't know if it's a pro wrestling event or if it literally is an introduction to a funeral service. You stumble, right? You're fucking stumbling through a bunch of areas and you stumble upon somebody's funeral service. Oh shit, Adnan Virk. It must be a fucking death in the fam. Adnan Virk has no passion, no emotion. He doesn't have a voice for pro wrestling. He doesn't have any fucking excitement in him. I'm not saying you gotta be Jim Ross, but what is this fucking guy doing?
We've never seen this, and now we're gonna see how it works.
How does he have a job as a pro wrestling commentator on WWE RAW? They somehow figured out a way to make wrestling Monday Night Raw even worse than it was just by the commentary. It's got people actually wishing they had Michael Cole on a Monday night. That's when you know it's bad. You don't gotta be Jim Ross. You ain't gotta be Tony Schiavone. You ain't gotta be Mauro Ranallo. You ain't gotta be Michael Cole. But fuck, you cannot be Adnan Virk. On a 3-hour Monday show, bro, you gotta be jumping out your fucking seat, bro. You gotta have excitement. That pitch in your voice needs to be at an amplified level. You need to be rocking because the crowd needs to feed off that. Adnan Virk is like, hello everyone, this is Raw. Can you tell it's Raw? It's set right there on the graphic. It says Raw. I can't. So that's how we start the fucking show off. I can't even, that's not even, I know we have a laugh with it, right? We could joke about it. I'm not even joking when I say it started off like that and you can't get into it because the commentators, it's like they just woke the commentators. It's like they woke the commentators up from a deep sleep minutes before they went live and they don't even want to be there. Like, what? What a dream I had. Eva Marie was back. It was a crazy dream. Oh, we're live? Hey, everyone, I'm Adam Virk. I'm not even joking, guys. I mean, it's funny, yes, but... And then we go into AJ Styles and Almost. They start the show, and after taking an entire month off immediately after winning the titles at Mania, and you gotta love the excuse they give. You ready for this? They said they were drinking cocktails and on vacation. When the reality is, we already know, we have We have backstage sources too, you know. Omos just was not ready to wrestle. He was heavily rehearsed going into Mania, just like Bad Bunny was and Snooki years ago. So they heavily rehearsed him, and then that's all they put all their eggs in the one fucking basket. And then after Mania, they're like, fuck, what do we do now? So what they did is they just took them off the road and tried to train them. And AJ Styles was working with them and trainers, and that's where they've been for weeks. And now it looks like the dude's fucking back. They had basically the same exact match that they had at Mania last night. It was the same fucking kind of trajectory. This was with fucking New Day. After being gone for a month, you think they have something when they return? No, a rematch with the fucking New Day. Now, Kofi and Xavier cut a good, solid promo last night. Once they're done with all the goofing around, and they get serious, man, I love that side of Kofi and Xavier, as I always knew I would with Big E. But it's always good to see with Kofi and Xavier. So, badass promo from them pre-match. But unfortunately, that's where their good fortune ended. Again, this was basically the same match as WrestleMania, and you had a phenomenal forearm, I believe. AJ Styles picks up the win for him and Omos. And Omos went in there, looked like a beast for a minute or two, tops. So after a month off, it's the same fucking Omos we saw at WrestleMania, and it's the rematch from WrestleMania. It's so fucking... This is all they had. A 3-hour show, and this is the creativity that was put into it. You took the champions off for a month, and they came back with nothing still. Nothing! And I mean a goose egg! But I'm the guy who fucking yells on fucking YouTube. I'm the fucking boogeyman because I called this shit out. How are you fucking enjoying this right from the jump? And then we go right into a 3-minute Eva Marie return hype package titled Evolution. You got rid of Mickie James on budget cuts to bring in Eva Marie. Or even worse, you hired her, then said you had budget cuts, so then you kicked out Mickie James. We already went over this at the top of the fucking show. We already went over this, so that wasn't a 9 o'clock. It was around 8:30 then, and Mickie James responded about 9:05, 9:07-ish. With her fucking laughing hysterical emoji and mind-blown emoji at the fucking decision to bring in Eva Marie. So I already fucking went over that. I don't need to go over this again. The second half an hour of this show, we go backstage where Randy Orton is getting hit in the face with tomatoes by Riker and Elias. And then Matt Riddle rides by Orton on his scooter 5000 and yells out, "Hey, bro." And we go to commercial. But literally, we see a rematch of WrestleMania from a team that we haven't even seen since WrestleMania. We go to a 3-minute Eva Marie hype return package, and then we see Randy Orton, one of the best wrestlers in the world, getting pelted in the face with tomatoes, and Riddle, stoned out of his fucking dome piece, going, "Hey, bro." And we go to commercial. So we go from fucking... So far, we have seen tomatoes, a stone guy on a scooter, and by the way, at least it's replacing pancakes. Back in the day, it was fucking pancakes. Now it's tomatoes. A stone guy on a scooter. You have to watch wrestling alone these days. You have to. If you're with somebody else watching pro wrestling, you have to tell them you can't watch this with anyone else. They're gonna think you're an absolute super freak. Back in the day, man, a lot of you guys, probably younger, and you remember the Attitude Era, so you remember when wrestling was cool. So now you just saw it cool off. Way before the Attitude Era, I'm telling you how it was as a pro wrestling fan, because I was around then. It was not cool to be a wrestling fan. We took a lot of shit. Any old-time fans will tell you, we took a lot of shit. You couldn't even tell people you were wrestling fans unless you saw somebody else bold enough to wear a t-shirt. Wrestling was not cool. We took a lot of flack. If we wore a shirt or we talked about wrestling, somebody would always walk by going, "You know it's fake, right? You know it's all fake, right? You like that fake shit?" It was not cool. Thankfully, the Attitude came around, Attitude Era, and we all fucking rejoiced in pro wrestling, man. People that were never fans came back. People that were once fans came back. We all sported shirts, man. Austin 316 or DX or NWO. You were wearing a pro wrestling shirt back in those late 90s, early 2000s. It was fucking hot. And we could go to school and not just talk about it, but it was the talk of the school. And then the last 15 plus years, it not only cooled off, but after last night, I can honestly say it's just not cool at all anymore. That's fucking pathetic. How hot it was under 20 years ago, and to see where it is fucking today, you can't even watch it with anyone else. Because you got pancakes flying at somebody, or you got tomatoes flying, or you got a stone guy on a scooter. You got fucking dancing bunnies. You got a guy with a fucking toy championship running around and 24 catering crusaders chasing after him, fruit roll-upping, I can fucking speak, fruit roll-upping one another for a fucking toy belt. The live stream Super Chat Championship here on the channel is more prestigious than the 24/7 championship. This is what people are watching. What happened? I'm not saying you need guys running around with chainsaws, or a guy beating up his boss, or a guy in a fucking monster truck crushing a limo, or a Corvette getting fucking piled up with cement, or a guy riding in on a beer truck. I'm not saying you need to do any of that, but you sure as hell cannot be doing what we're seeing. Next week, man, you're gonna have fucking Stone Scooter fucking Matt Riddle riding up to Drew McIntyre. Hey, bro, you're Drew McIntyre. I heard you like to party, man. I'm gonna give you a Claymore party. How's that for partying? Oh, Claymore, that sounds amazing. How many Claymores you have, man? How many Claymores, bro? What are you talking about, you stupid little bitch? I'm talking about a Claymore party, like taking your head off with one boot after another. Claymore party 1, 2, I'll give you 10 parties. Man, you're a partier like me, bro. I'll take the Claymores, man, as many as you can give me. Many as I can. You little bitch, I'm gonna hit you with a Claymore party right now. You're getting out of line and you're mocking me. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? I'm asking you now, are you mocking me? Mocking you? No, man, I just want the Claymores, man. Let's party with some Claymores. Are you mocking? I'm gonna hit you with the Claymore right now. Come here, you little bitch. You little bitch, come here. Get over here with your little stone scooter. Bring your scooter back here. Where you running to, you little bitch? Catch me if you can, bro. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but that's going to be a fucking, that's a promo next week. That's the writing, and that's fucking Vince McMahon's last second rip-ups, and that's what he likes. That's what you're gonna get. Don't be shocked if you get shit like that. And then hour number 1 ends, thankfully. Put everybody out of their fucking Miz for a second. Hour number 1 ends with Charlotte Flair defeating Dana Brooke. Picture that for a second, please. Then Sonya Deville comes out after Dana Brooke is defeated in 3 minutes to Charlotte Flair. And Sonya Deville comes out and adds Charlotte Flair to the championship match at WrestleMania Backlash between Rhea Ripley and Asuka, making it a triple threat Thompson match. Exactly what BC said it was going to be 3 weeks ago, right after Mania. I told you guys this was going to happen at Backlash. Trust me. Most of you guys did. I came through for you yet again. I would not steer you wrong. Some of you guys didn't think it was going to lead to a triple threat. I don't need your fucking you were right, BCs. I don't need that shit. Just be prepared. Prepare yourself for this fucking schmozzery. It's the same fucking night that we're going to see another triple threat for another championship. Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, and Drew McIntyre. It's triple threat madness. And I told you, if you guys are on board with the Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, then Vince was going to do this more often during this pandemic era. You guys let Vince off the hook. You said, yes, I'm down with this decision to add Danny Bryan. And because of that, Vince said, okay, business then. We're in business. People love it. Let's add Braun to the championship. Let's add Charlotte to this championship. You'll absolutely have schmozzery for the tag championships as well, and everything will be a circus sideshow. Everybody will be Schmoz-Mania Backlash. So Charlotte Flair is absolutely added to the fucking match, making 2 triple threats that we know of, and there's probably going to be more, either Fatal 4-Way, Battle Royal, some shit, next Sunday. So let me run down that entire first hour, if I may, for you guys. One more time real quick. This is the first hour, and there's somebody out there that is honestly going to try to tell you on social or somewhere. I liked it. I don't know why people are bitching and complaining. This was a good show. Hour number 1 again. AJ Styles and Omos finally return. They were finally found. We put them on every fucking milk carton you can think of. They come back just to take on their same opponents from a month ago. New Day. In the same fucking match with the same fucking outcome, basically. Then we went into a 3-minute Eva Marie is coming back promo like anybody gives a rat's fucking ass. Then we went into a backstage segment where Randy Orton is getting hauled in the face with tomatoes. And there's a stone nutcase running around on a scooter. And then Charlotte Flair is beating Dana Brooke and then being inserted into a fucking triple threat for no fucking reason. Other than to find a place for Charlotte Flair. Can't find a place for Mickie James or Chelsea fucking Green. You can barely find a fucking place. No, Ember Moon isn't even there anymore. She had to go to another fucking NXT. Kairi Sane had to fucking beg just to leave the fucking country to get away from this company. Asuka with a championship couldn't get any relevant fucking storylines. Sasha Banks with a championship couldn't get any relevant storylines. But we have to make sure that we're giving Charlotte fucking everything. Priorities in this fucking company. And that was your first hour. What excited you? What captivated you? What enthralled you? What are you today, this morning, or this afternoon, wherever you are in the fucking world? Maybe you're sitting down for fucking a midnight snack, listening to the Ant-Man. What are you honestly going to try to tell somebody who is shitting on this night of action? What are you going to tell them that's going to change their mind? That you had fun with Randy Orton getting pelted in the face with tomatoes? He lost to The Fiend at WrestleMania to be in a tag team and getting pelted by tomatoes. And you're okay with that. You're okay with Charlotte being added to another triple threat, as if this is fucking Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch all over again at Mania 2 years ago. She always has to be thrusted into a fucking multi-schmaz match. Is that exciting you? Did you get excited with the rematch from WrestleMania for the tag straps? Did you get excited for the announcement of Eva Marie coming back? What epic classic matches are you waiting for Eva Marie to wrestle in? You're lying to yourself and nobody else. Trust me. Corey Graves, by the way, there was a moment in this match with Charlotte versus Dana Brooke. Corey Graves said, and I quote, when fucking Dana Brooke tried to do a dropkick to Charlotte. Corey Graves goes, she only hit like one leg and it was like a grazing. So Corey Graves just called it out. He goes, a bit of a dropkick by Dana Brooke. A bit of a drop kick. Oh, you gotta love that shit, bro. A bit of a drop kick. Oh, that was one of the only best parts of the fucking night. Ah. Nearly 200 on the ups. Thank you, guys. I just saw that, man. Haven't got the chance to look at the fucking chat or anything yet, man. I just been fucking ranting on this fucking shit show. This is one of the lowest I've seen this company, and I know it sounds like I say that often, but this is so bad, man. This is really sad and bad because this is the end of the women's revolution for sure. Like, we knew for a while now the writing was on the wall, but we were holding out hope. This is it. The women are done now. There's too many women on there that cannot hang with actual talent, like the Sashas and the Naomis. And the Asukas, and the Io Shirai's when she comes up, and if Ember Moon comes back up. Even Ruby. There's a lot. Bianca Belair right now, and where she's at. Now you have too many Lanas, and too many Dana Brooks, and too many Eva Marie's, and even Carmella's. And Lana is wrestling nonstop now. There's too many. You can't have a revolution if half of your roster can't go 15 minutes or hard pressed to go 10. Hold on, I think I got some supers from earlier. Again, I haven't got a chance to see any, but I'm hoping they pop up, guys. If I miss any supers, I'll get you in the next vid. I just haven't had a chance to see. Oh, fuck. There's a ton. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. All right, let me do some supers real quick. And then I'll go over hour number 2. I can't wait till the end because that's way too many, man, and BC will be thrown off fucking track. Judas Messias. Hopefully I said that right. Judas with a 2 spot. I don't watch Raw, but wow, this company is weird. Judas, you back up my exact fucking statement from from earlier. Like, if you're watching it with somebody else that hasn't watched in a while, you literally just cannot watch it, or you have to tell them to fucking leave. Because you're gonna look like a fucking dingbat, bro. Judas, weird is an understatement. Thanks, man. Ashley Steggles with a 4.99 says there was something that was so beautiful, magnificent, and stunning in that vignette. And then there was Eva Marie ruining it. That sports car, right, brother? I know. And then Eva Marie. No, Eva Marie is hot as fuck. She is. Beautiful girl. I get the appeal physically of bringing her back. But without any shade, there's no reason, wrestling-wise, or what she can do storyline-wise, there is no reason, because we saw the history of Eva Marie, so we know this. We know that that it factor isn't in her. We know she tried getting better and it just isn't there physically. The athleticism is just not there. And then we know where pro wrestling we had hoped had evolved to. Hence evolution, and now we're just going backwards. So there is literally no point at all for Eva Marie. If you're talking about facts, not just I'm a fan of Eva Marie or I don't like her. No, I'm not talking about opinions or fandom. Check your fandom aside when you're on this page. I'm talking about facts, because that's what we deal with on this page. Factually, Eva Marie brings nothing to the company or the business or the industry. In fact, she makes it worse. Again, that's not shade. I just went over all the facts at the top of this stream. If you're just tuning in, if you're one of the 500 people in here that is just tuning in, go back at the top, because I spent 10 minutes ranting at least on this shit. Dropping facts, not opinions. If you're one of the thousands of people that are going to catch this stream later on, tonight, tomorrow, you know every second that I spit that shit earlier in this stream, you know every second is absolute 100% full throttle amplified truth. Anyway, Ashley Steggles, thank you. But yeah, it's just, man, when we saw Eva Marie, most of us with common sense and logic to where the business needs to be right now and why ratings are falling and being so fucking bad. If you think Eva Marie's bringing up the fucking ratings, come on, bro. You look at the top fucking, their YouTube numbers. I'm sure they thought that was going to be the top video, right? Eva Marie's this big deal. They're going to eat it up. She's not one of the top. She's not even the top 3, I don't believe. You have Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley right now, just under 900,000 views is their number 1 on their tube, on WWE's channel. And then number two is RKBro versus Elias and Jackson at 475,000. Number 3 they don't even have with Eva Marie. Number 3 is actually Charlotte Flair getting added to the Women's Championship match. And you don't even want to know the ratio on that. So why people tuned into that so much? They were pissed off. But that was number 3. And then when they heard about Eva Marie, that's what I mean about, that's not even just heat. That's literally, they don't even want nothing to do with it. That's fucking around at number 4 with just over 300,000 views. That's fucking around with, no, that's not number 4. New Day versus AJ Styles and Omos is number 4 at almost 400,000. So where the fuck is Evolution? That's at 300. That's in like the 5th spot, going against Damian Priest and John Morrison, who's just over 270. So what the fuck you telling me? This didn't even bring in the YouTube numbers. But I'm wrong? Fuck that. Fuck you, brah. Ain't happening. Over 220 now up on the how you doing? 215 over on the likes. Fuck that shit up. Let's get that over 225 and rock. Anybody that tries to disagree with the trash that WWE produces, because they are the reason that this is trash. We need to step up and voice out now more than ever, brah, or you're going to get the same fucking shit. If we, the AMP unit, doesn't voice out, nobody's going to fucking do this. They're just going to say, Vince, you're doing a good job, buddy. Anyway, Ashley Steggles, thank you. Judas Messias, thank you. Mitch Bergeron, $4.99. I haven't seen Mitch up in here in a while. Says, haven't caught a live stream in a long time. I was just saying, Mitch, I hadn't seen you in a long time. Good to see you up in this bitch. Always watch later and always like the vids. Thank you for showing the love even when you can't catch it live, Mitch. Thanks for all your work, BC. Enjoy your vids while working. Hopefully you're kicking ass on the job. Thank you for the kind words, Mitch. Good to have you up in here for the live chat. Good to have you on the stream. Mitch, salut. James McCoon, 5 spot. What up, BC? Eva Marie, though. LOL. Vince is deranged. Keep up the good work. Love your channel and energy. James, much love and appreciation. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for showing love and support to the channel. James McCoon. J Football Alive with a 199. BC, what the fuck are we watching? Evolution who? What a joke. J Football Alive, period, my man. Sheriff Rivers, 7 spot. Sheriff Rivers, I'd rather watch a pot take an hour to boil than to sit through another Raw. Absolutely horrid show. Sheriff Rivers, I only went through hour number 1 and we already got fucking amplified the entire 50 minutes. Sheriff Rivers, thank you. J Football Alive with another 199 spot says Joe and Mickie had to step aside for a failed diva. That's literally what happened, J Football Alive. That's not your opinion. That's not BC's. That's not anybody's. That's factually what happened. Chelsea Green didn't get a chance. Mickie James, one of a tried and true professionals and legends in the women's history, at 41, still had another 5 years to rock it with the best of them today. But 37-year-old in 3 months, Eva Marie's gonna bring something to the table. Okay, J Football Alive, I hear you, dog. Speaking of dog, War Dog with a 5 spot. I'm probably gonna miss the live, gonna be busy, so here's a coffee on me and smashing the like, BC. War Dog, much appreciation for the appreciation. War Dog! Thank you, brother. Elmer Days at 25 spots says they're just sinking lower and lower. Shake my head. Elmer Days, they keep finding ways to go lower than fucking lower, bro. Like, you think it can go down a notch? They take it down 10 notches. You don't think there's any lower they can go? And Vince finds a new... Oh, you don't think we can go lower? You don't know how stubborn I am. Elmer Days, thank you, dude. You're exactly right. Kevin Heffernor's up in here with a 5-spot coffee. I don't know what they're doing with the women. Even Alexa, it feels like she is just getting Bray Wyatt's old phone because he's getting a new, better one. New number, who dis? Yeah, Alexa was still probably the only best part of the night last night, talking to a fucking doll and Lily. But that's how tragic the show was. And even that, Kevin Heffernan, and I know you're a big Bray Wyatt fan as well, and Alexa Bliss. But now we're getting to redundancy. You better come up with something quick for Alexa, because you already took Bray Wyatt off the air again. This guy was off for months, came back for 1 match in 6 minutes, eats an L via 1 RKO, and then he's gone again. Alexa Bliss, she gets the one holy shit chant at WrestleMania. Holy shit, and she's off of fucking TV basically for the next month. 3-minute segments. They have nothing. When somebody is actually getting over organically and has the fucking rocket, not because Vince gave it to him, but because they took that bitch, Vince can't stand it, and he will sabotage you. And he will cool you off. But then when you're cooled off, he'll go, what do you mean? I gave you TV time every week. And then you say, yeah, you put me in bullshit, bro. You cooled me off to the point where nobody gave a fuck. You're right, Kevin Heffernan. You gotta be careful with Alexa. She's about to follow right with Bray. Still hot characters, still can take the fucking moon if they want it. But Vince will take that shit away any chance he gets. J Football Alive, another 199, says this is what the cock that is P Network signed up for. Yeah, this is it, man. And they're fucking taking away all the good shit from back in the day, too, because we have to censor it because it's too PG-14. Not even MA. We're getting risky with TV-14. J Football Alive, thank you. Ashley Steggles, another $19.99. Samoa Joe, Mickie, the Iconics, and the rest all get the check you later from the Empress of Botches. Botchzilla and Botch Kong will be dumping Shayna and Natty to form the Botch World Order with her. Ashley Steggles, perfectly fucking said, dude. Those will all probably be trademarked by the old man in Stamford, Connecticut. Joey's Adventures with a 2-spot. Did you hear Cornette called The Fiend garbage? A lot of people call The Fiend garbage. You look at the merchandise sales, it speaks otherwise. You look at his tube videos on WWE's, on this very platform, they speak differently. You look at the holy shit chants and the captivation from everybody in the crowd at Mania, when for months and even over a year now, everybody was saying The Fiend was buried. But you look at the interest every time this dude comes out, you watch the crowd, and that'll tell you everything you need to know about Bray Wyatt. Far from buried, isn't he? Far from garbage, right? The booking of Bray Wyatt, absolute garbage. But to say The Fiend is garbage, but then you see the reaction that he gets, bro, until he gets zero reaction or a bad reaction, bro, he is far from garbage. And I like Jim Cornette, and I like a lot of what he spews. I also think a lot of what he spews is garbage. More garbage than what he believes Bray is. Joey's Adventures, thank you. Jesse Borsler with a 5 spot. Hey, BC, just joined the live. Heard Eva Marie is back in WWE. That's a really bad buy. Mickie lost her job, but Eva gets a job. I don't get it. Yeah, Jesse, we're hearing that she was been employed for months now. So these budget cuts were because they were hiring bullshit talent, and they got rid of the best talent. That makes sense in a company. Jesse Borsler, thank you. PB Silipride, 1999, says budget cuts after getting $1 billion from Peacock. Basically, what PB Silipride is saying is he calls bullshit, as does BC. The Life of Jay, 499. Every time when I say WrestleMania Backlash, I lose brain cells. Life of Jay, you know what that is. That's the old man just trying to suck every penny out of what audience he has left, right? Out of the WrestleMania name, he's willing to pimp out the WrestleMania name just for another fucking penny from everybody. It's not just Backlash, it's WrestleMania Backlash.
You just uncovered a lot. Sad.
Thanks, Life of Jay. Daniela Fernandez, 5 spot. Daniela says, thank you for bringing that WWE 50 greatest women's list. The list proves that WWE do not respect their past women like Mickie James, Jacqueline, Melina. Absolutely, Daniela. You know, they post it to make it look like they're knowledgeable to the best wrestlers, make it look like they haven't forgotten about them, that they're giving them homage and respect, but then you see what they're actually doing on their show. There is no reason under the sun Melina should not be in that ring right now. If you're talking about females improving and that can still go and give you good matches and that have that it factor, Melina was one of those chicks. There's no reason Mickie James does not have employment in WWE, and not just employment, but one of the best fucking superstars with the most TV time and another title run in the last 2 years. No fucking reason why Ember Moon should be in NXT. She's probably glad she is, though. She's thriving with Shotzi Blackheart and those titles. Having a ball, it looks like. She's having fun again. Because in this company, the old man will take that fun away from you. He will make working in WWE a once dream for many of these, all of these superstars. Once a fucking dream. And he will make it not fun for you. He will suck any fun that you had in this business. He will suck any anticipation that you had to go out there and do what you do best. He will suck it out of you. He will make you not want to be there. And he'll put people there that don't respect the business, don't like the business. Brock Lesnar never liked fucking professional wrestling, but he got the world. At least he's larger than life. We're willing to give that a pass. Eva Marie talks about how she got into wrestling. She said she just got lucky and won a competition. The Bella Twins also won a competition, didn't they? WWE seeking competition or some shit. But the people that grew up watching it, loving it, did their best from a young age to be the best, they get nothing, bro. They'll always be pushed aside for the Eva Maries. Daniela Fernandez, thank you. Life of Jay with another $4.99. Vince doesn't care about female talent. He only cares about blondes or if you're The Rock's cousin. I can't argue with the Life of Jay. I've been saying that for the longest time. You look at everybody that gets a fucking push. Mandy Rose came from out of nowhere to get a push. Well, at least I enjoyed her with Otis. But once that was done, it's right back to Mandy being, I mean, what's special? Dana Brooke has had fucking 5 pushes. Dana Brooke's been there the better part of 10 years. If there's going to be cuts, why wasn't Dana Brooke before somebody like Mickie? I'm just asking. I don't even mind Dana Brooke. But why wasn't that done? Lacey Evans bypassed everybody in NXT. All of the top talent in NXT, Lacey Evans bypassed them, got right to the main roster and in main storylines. Title matches, was about to be in a big fucking matchup with Charlotte. Some shit. Just had title matches with Asuka. Lana was a mouthpiece for Rusev with zero wrestling talent. Lana has been in fucking 10 top storylines since splitting with Rusev. Lana! But Sasha Banks for years couldn't get one fucking real good storyline. Asuka with a championship couldn't get the time of day. Shayna Baszler, her winning a match is like the fucking world just got turned upside down. And then Nia Jax, The Rock's cousin. Like Life of Jay said, either you're blonde or you're The Rock's cousin, right? Nia Jax never takes a fucking pin, ever. It's always Shayna Baszler in 2 minutes via a fruit roll-up. And if they're winning, it's usually Nia Jax. Last night was a rare blue moon type of situation. But you're exactly right, Life of Jay. I preach that all the time. Thanks, brother. J Football Alive, another 199. Adnan, my gosh, Verk would suck at ASMR. ASMR. ASMR? What is that? I don't know what ASMR is, but he would suck at a lot of things if he's commentating because he just doesn't have the voice. I know he came from hockey or baseball, somebody said, ESPN. I don't see it. I don't see it, J Football Alive. I'll take a little coffee sip, man. There's more, man. There's more. You guys are fucking hitting rock star status, man. I was ranting for over 50 minutes, and all these fucking supers came in. But yeah, Adnan, my gosh, that's all he says. J Football Live. My gosh! Oh, goodness! Wow! Corey, did you see this? It's a gee golly whiz 1950s type of deal. Like you're watching fucking Leave It to Beaver. Fucking Wizard of Oz. Auntie Am! Oh gosh, did you see this? Thank you, J Football Alive. Jesse Borsler, 5 spot. And it's an introduction to a funeral service, BC. Everyone's career is dying on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, Jesse, I said the show started like it was an introduction to a funeral because Adnan Verk had no passion or amplification. He's just like, hey, welcome to Raw, guys. And fucking, you're right, Jesse. This is a fucking, it's everybody 50-50 booked into their fucking coffin. Chubless the Bear with a 2 spot. Tune in, BC Raw, every Tuesday. I'll be more entertaining than this shit show, Chubless. You know that. Thanks, brother. Jeffrey Ross, 499, says, what's up, BC, at work, so I'll catch this later. If they ever put as much effort into shows as they do video packages, the shows would be epic. Jeffrey, I know, man. That's Bruce Pritchard is pretty fucking good, even though nobody wants to see this Eva Marie shit. The video package was on point. You put a hot girl in front of a fucking sports car, it speaks for itself. Bruce Pritchard does all the packages. That's why everyone comes hard on Bruce Pritchard like he's actually booking the shit. But that's Vince. He rips everything up minutes before anyway, and it's always Vince's booking. Trust me. It's Bruce Pritchard that deserves a lot of credit for Bray Wyatt's Fiend character. Him and Bray work on all of that together. And then the booking goes to Vince McMahon. That you guys heard at WrestleMania. It was Vince McMahon last second, ripped up any plans, and he had RKO 6 minutes Randy going over. It was supposed to be the Fiend. Vince is in charge of all of that shit, and he will make sure that he is minutes before the show if he's not. But Bruce Pritchard takes care of a lot of that shit. He's the reason The Undertaker became as fucking big as The Undertaker did. All of those fucking vignettes and packages. Mark Calloway says it all the time. Without Bruce Pritchard, those were not being produced. You put a hot girl in front of a sports car, speaks for itself. The Fiend packages and all of the Fiend character, if booked correctly, that's Bruce Pritchard, bro. But Vince ruined the booking every which way. You look at Aleister Black. Those are some badass vignettes, bro. Badass vignettes that he's been pulling. That's Bruce Pritchard. So, everybody likes to shit on Bruce Pritchard. This guy is mostly in charge for producing those video package and such. And then he's doing other things. I got to give the fucking guy his props. The Mickie James thing. We all know the fucking deal on the Mickie James thing. Her fucking husband, Nick Aldis, talked trash about Bruce Pritchard while Mickie was still on the roster. You gotta know you're getting fucking... there's gonna be some payback on that shit. Not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's fucking not childish. But you're gonna get some fucking payback. The husband should have just shut the fucking trap until one day Mickey's not there. Or let Mickie speak for herself. She didn't need to hide behind her fucking husband. because it's just going to make it worse. And don't be shocked when shit happens afterwards, man. Unfucking real, man. But yeah, you're going to have beef with people in there, man. But you got to call it down the middle. If you're going to blame somebody for everything, you got to give props. If you're bringing back, if Bruce Pritchard is told that you got to do something with Eva Marie, he puts a hot girl in front of a sports car. Yeah, that works. Jeffrey Ross. Thanks, brother. Darian Romero, $4.99. Breaks my heart to see all of Sasha, Bailey, Becky hard work on the Women's Revolution go to waste. Shake my damn head. Yeah, man. They tried to make it an actual revolution. And guess what? Vince ruined it time after time until last night he put the final nail in that son of a bitch. The revolution is done. It's done. There's nothing else Sasha can possibly do. Asuka, they're fighting a losing battle. It's clear what McMahon wants to fill the roster with. And he's going to make it look, he's going to frame the women like they just didn't connect with the audience when he did everything he could to cool them down when they were the fucking hottest. Darian Romero, thank you. Jamal Straken. Jamal with a 5 spots says, BC, my girlfriend came over when Raw was on, and when she came out of the shower, I changed the channel. Yeah, because she'll come out of the shower and you ain't getting any, Jamal. Trust me, she's out of the shower and she's walking right out of your fucking place. She don't care if she got changed yet, she's still in her fucking towel. What the fuck are you watching? A dude getting fucking pelted by tomatoes? Oh, there's the guys with the pancakes. Are they gonna throw pancakes or are they gonna play the trumpet? What's going on? Oh, that's the guy who dresses up like a bunny. Thank you, Jamal. Tom Foreman, 5 spot. 500, what is that? 5, I don't know what currency that is, but thank you, Tom Foreman. Wrestlers used to be known by their nicknames like Stone Cold, Macho Man. Kevin Owens sounds like the assistant manager at my local hardware store. Kevin Owens. I know, man. I like Kevin Owens. I really do. He's always going to be a bootleg Stone Cold, though, if they book him as such and if he tries to do the Stone Cold Stunner. He's always just going to be a bootleg Stone Cold. He's got to be his own identity. And he admits Stone Cold was his fucking role model. He models what he does after Stone Cold, but it can only be to a degree. You know, Owens has a connection. We all like Kevin Owens, but he's never going to reach the point that he wants to or that we would like him to if he's going to continue to do stunners and try to be that anti-establishment guy that they tried 3 times with Owens. Tom Foreman, thanks, brother. What about fucking Mansoor? We're going to get to that in a second. Talk about a guy at your local hardware store. Ray Hunt, 5 spot. I hope you noticed that the ending to the tag match was the exact same as WrestleMania. Move for move. By the way, even with a win, Shayna looks out of it. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ray Hunt. It was like the same exact fucking match. And that's what I meant. Move for move. A month off, and the guy still hasn't been trained properly, so they have to have him rehearse the same match that he rehearsed a month ago. And you say, by the way, even with a win, Shayna looks out of it. She's tuned out. She knows the revolution's done. She knows the writing's on the wall. If she was losing via fruit roll-up to Lana and Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose every fucking week, what do you think she's going to do to Eva Marie? Face or a heel, it's not going to matter. She's going to be doing jobs. I said it in SmackDown Friday night. Watch her take the L because she lost that match and watch her shoot right back. She sat right up. She didn't even try to sell it. She wanted to make it known that she's not happy and she no longer gives a fuck. Ray Hunt, thanks, brother. Ashley Steggles, another $1.99. BC killing the Scottish accent with the Claymore party, Ashley. Where you going? Are you taking off on Riddle's little stoner scooter? The Scooter 5000, come back here. Stop the scooter, and I'm going to hit you with the Claymore party. Ashley Steggles, thank you. Papo Shango Jr., 5 spot. I'm a stoner myself, so I love my Matt Riddle no matter what he does. BC and Amp, much love. It still has to be good booking, Papo Shango. I don't care if you're stoner or not. You still got to have good booking, bro. I don't want to watch him just go around in a fucking scooter 100 times, going up to every wrestler and talking about, bro, you want to talk about my feetsies? You remember that fucking 7-minute promo that Vince had him go out there? Not Bruce Pritchard, Vince McMahon, about his fucking tootsies, his feetsies? But just because you're a stoner, Papa Shango Jr., you can't say you're gonna be fucking okay with whatever Vince does. I once was too. This is change the channel type shit. Papo Shango Jr., when I was smoking that shit, this would be the last thing I'd want to watch. That'd be a bad high. I don't want to see him fucking kicking his little flip-flops and a bunch of birds coming at me. That's not getting high. That's being on an acid trip. I know. I did that too.
Because he's the one that's getting fined or suspended. Don't count on somebody else to take care of your business. You got a problem with it, then somebody has got to step up and take care of it. If not in the third period...
Papa Shango Jr., thank you. Ashley Steggles, $4.99. BC, I'm looking forward to the new Mortal Kombat's UK release on Thursday more than NXT and SmackDown. Everybody is. That's more hyped up than anything pro. That's more hyped up than WrestleMania. Who was that? Ashley Steggles. That's more hyped up than WrestleMania, Mortal Kombat. Jeffrey Ross, $4.99. Also, I miss hearing Samoa Joe scream, "Give us a kiss," during Drew's matches after the glass cow kiss. Bro, what I wouldn't do to hear that, right? You don't know what you got until it's gone. Even Samoa Joe are wishing we had back. I said it earlier. Tom Phillips is better than fucking Adnan Virk by a landslide. J Football Alive, $1.99. How are you employed and you can't throw a drop kick? You're talking about Dana Brooke, right? Dana Brooke to Charlotte, where even Corey Graves, J Football Alive, as I said earlier, Corey Graves had to say, a bit of a drop kick by Dana Brooke. That was hilarious, brah. Oh, man, that was hilarious. A bit of a drop kick? Hold on, let me get some more came in, man. And then we'll get to hour number 2 for those of you just tuning up in this bitch.
You've got it all backwards.
Man, a lot more came in. All right. Hold up, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Jeffrey Ross with the jokes. Yeah, J Football Alive talking about Dana Brooks dropkick, and then we went to Network Guy Dave with a 5-spot coffee. Network Guy Dave said, "What's up, BC? Watching this live stream at work. Why bring Eva Marie or Mansoor to Raw when they are not currently using the talent they already have?" That's what I'm asking. For those that are like, Mansoor, this is great. Mansoor, he's amazing. Did you see Mansoor? Mansoor's here. Who fucking cares? They can't book Ali correctly. They can't book Murphy correctly. They can't book Ricochet correctly. Need I keep going? And you think Mansoor adding to the fucking pile of bullshit is going to help? Of course he's a good wrestler. What the fuck is it doing? This is adding to an already combustible element. The WWE roster is about to fucking pop. There's too many talents and not enough room. What do you think, Mansoor? You think this is a good idea? The roster is filled with great wrestlers, not just good. Has it helped the product any? No. Network Guy Dave. Exactly right. Christopher Blackshare, $4.99. 5 options here. Christopher says 5 options here. Vince is forced out. Fox and USA kick him off. 75% at least. Or 75% of the wrestlers walk out in unison. Number 4, Vince shuts down WWE. Number 5, Vince passes, worst case. Christopher, yeah, that is worst case. Nobody wants to see the last option. But he's going to have to be forced out at some point. I mean, this is either a legit troll job or he has literally lost touch to the point where he is literally going to be fucking with AEW numbers. AEW will be fucking around after Blood and Guts this upcoming Wednesday. I'm looking at AEW to be around 1.5. I don't know if they're going to hit 1.5, but AEW Blood and Guts this Wednesday night will get around 1.4, 1.5, I'm guessing. Well, if WWE was a 1.7 last week, who knows what they pulled in this week? What makes you think that they won't be around 1.5 with one another? So somebody has to get a hold of Vince and say, hold on, we've hit rock bottom. This is it. This isn't an exaggeration. This isn't fucking, it's not being dramatic. This is rock bottom. There is a company that's been around for just over 1 year that's about to pull in more ratings than you, a higher rating, than your 3-hour flagship show. Christopher, exactly. SOSTDM 617. What's up, dude? All of that good booking for Orton to be RKBro. I'm more pissed that you had him lose SOS to the fucking Fiend. Or I'm sorry, beat the Fiend. That I wouldn't be pissed about. You had him beat the Fiend at WrestleMania in 6 minutes with 1 RKO just to have this dude go on a 3-match losing streak, then get pelted by tomatoes for 2 weeks, or this past week anyway. It was Miz last week. get pelted by tomatoes, and then form a team with RKBro and Matt Riddle. And whether you like it or not, whether you're laughing about it, BC, I don't mind this tag team. You don't have this dude beat The Fiend at Mania at a time where The Fiend needed that victory just to link him up with Matt Riddle, just to eventually have a feud with Matt Riddle. This is common sense. This is Pro Wrestling 101. You don't need BC to tell you this. It's common sense and logic. SOS, thanks, brother. Joey's Adventures, 5-spot. I hope Bray goes to SmackDown to fill Bryan's void. Imagine Fiend versus Zayn, Owens, Biggie, Apollo's bodyguard, Aleister Black, Nakamura, and eventually Roman. It's going to be the same type of booking, though, because it's not Bruce Pritchard, it's not 619 writers, it's not Kevin Dunn. Vince McMahon will rip up anything in front of him minutes before and make sure that The Fiend loses the big matches. He did it when he was Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt. He's doing it with The Fiend. So it wouldn't even matter, Joey's Adventures. Yeah, the matches are there, but if it's going to be The Fiend losing all the time, nobody wins. Joey's Adventures, thank you. Strict Tango, 2-spot. BC, it's been a year I started watching your vids. Happy anniversary of 1 year, Strict Tango. A year of amplifications. Just think about it, Strict Tango. There's people that have been here on this channel for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, the entire near 5 years we've been doing this. Strict Tango, thank you. Mauricio Leal, 199. Thoughts on Sonya? I think she's awful as manager. It's not working. And how they have her interacting with Triple Threat Thompson, Adam Pearce, is just brutally bad. Like, they'll say something with one another, and then they'll just leave the camera on them for, like, 20 seconds. And they'll both be staring at each other. Like, they don't know if they should be fucking one another or slapping each other in the face. They don't know if they should love one another or hate one another. They're staring at one another like they don't know what the fuck to say next. Mauricio, thank you, dude. Carlos! What up, Carlos? Salute. 5-spot. BC, how long you think Eva's going to be around this time? Salute, brother. Salute, Carlos. Eva Marie will be here for 9 months to a year. She will be on the injury list or in a hiatus within the next 6 to 9 months, I'm guessing. Because they're not going to be able to continuously tell a story with her because she can't carry storylines. That's just the fucking truth. Carlos, thanks, brother. JR9 Gaming up in this bitch with a 5-spot. What up, JR9? For the first time in 10 years, I didn't watch a Raw episode. It's so sad how far this show has fallen. It's no longer the show I fell in love with. For 15 plus years, JR9 Gaming, it has been absolutely getting worse and worse. And the nail in the coffin for the women's division was last night. I mean, Vince was putting nails in that fucking coffin every week. That was the final nail. That was it. The signing of Eva Marie symbolizes the death of the women's revolution. It's done. And it's fucking sad. JR9 Gaming, thank you. SOS TDM 617 with another 2-spot. Vince McMahon, WWE, what the cretins are watching. Oh, remember that? Fucking Howard Finkel? Or no, that was Mean Gene Okerlund. World Wrestling Federation, what the world is watching. That's how the show used to start off back in the day. SOS. I like the new tagline. It's fitting. Woman won. Woman with a 499. Are we supposed to forget Bayley carried SmackDown? Is still one of the best wrestlers and one of their longest reigning champions, and she has nothing? Woman, you bring up another. I keep talking about Io Shirai, Sasha, and Ember, and fucking even Kyrie, who's no longer with them. Bianca Belair. Naomi. I keep forgetting myself Bayley because they make Bayley irrelevant time after time. And Bayley's one of the best wrestlers today for the females or for any. She can carry a half-an-hour match if you need her to. Snap of a finger, blink of an eye, drop of a hat, stepping on a dime. Bayley can give you a half-an-hour classic on a minute's notice. You're exactly right, Roman. But people are forgetting about her because that's what Vince does. Swipe it under the rug, man. What are you talking about you didn't get over? That's on you. We did everything we could. We put you on TV. No, you cooled her off because you knew she was fucking that good. Thank you, Woman 1. JDE, 5-spot. What's poppin'? What up, JDE? Which one would you rather have Sasha do? Win Money in the Bank or win the Royal Rumble at number 1? Me, number 1 Royal Rumble, HBK 96 style. Yeah, Royal Rumble is so much more important. If you're going to talk deserving, which I hate to do in pro wrestling, Sasha is more than deserving of that big of a win. So Royal Rumble, absolutely. She doesn't need to be winning Money in the Bank. She can easily get the fucking title or anything she wants with pure talent. That should be used for somebody up and coming. Royal Rumble, definitely. Quincy Gray, 5 spot. Jim Cornette and Bret Hart are type of people that wouldn't let things go, like Cornette with Vince Russo or Bret Hart with the Clique members. Yeah, I just did a live stream or a video, one of the two, recently where I talked about Triple H being dogged out by Bret. Now, Bret's always picking on Triple H, but Bret went hard, man. He said he wouldn't even be known if it wasn't for Stephanie. But that's not true. He was already a badass heel and getting a lot of fucking eyeballs to tune into him and watching him, and people are gravitating toward him as a heel. Not just that, but he said you strip away the fact that he was the son-in-law, he really had nothing going for him. Again, bullshit. He had the theme music, he had the look, and he was getting over on his own. He didn't need Stephanie McMahon. So that does come across as bitter by Bret Hart. I do agree. Quincy Gray. Kevin Heffernan, 5 spot. Not even a mess after Orton was hit with the tomato. WWE has an amazing cleaning service. Yeah, a little badly done there, man. Randy Orton made sure that they just cut. He didn't want him actually getting pelted in the face. Kevin Heffernan, thanks, brother. Steamroller 1819, 5 spot. Mickie always been naturally thick and beautiful and an amazing wrestler. The fact we getting a fake redhead that can't wrestle shows WWE is crazy. They tried this gimmick, Steamroller 1819. They tried this gimmick before with Eva Marie. It didn't work. She had to fucking take off. They tried it then with, remember, Emma? And it was the Evolution or something like that. And Emma, it didn't work. And then they try it with a third person too. Carmella was almost that character. This Carmella character was almost this. So they tried it with Eva Marie the first time, it didn't work. Then they tried it with Emma in Evolution. Then they tried it with Carmella. And then Vince just said, no, and nothing's working. Bring back Eva Marie. And then months ago, he brought back Eva Marie and just was waiting to debut her. But we've seen this a bunch of fucking times. This same character, Vince was dead set on doing this. Emelina, what'd I say? Yeah, Emelina. And then that was an Evolution. You guys remember that?
Always hated uncomfortable mesh lighting. Shaping has ruined so many great times at the beach.
Vince wanted this character no matter at what cost. Even if it cost him the entire women's division finally. But yeah, Mickie's beautiful, man. 41 years old or not. Mickie was talking about how she wanted to have MILF shirts sold. She was okay with that, but WWE it was not PC. Mickie talks about all the time, man. Yeah, she is that girl. She's hot as fuck at 41. Thick, she's got the legs. Mickie James is amazing, man. It's not Vince McMahon's type, you know. I'm surprised he's going for a fucking redhead. I'm surprised, you know, this is straight out of Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the movie back in the 80s. That's what this character is based on. Surprised she's not fucking blonde. Streamroller 1819. Thanks, brother. RD, 5 spot. BC, completely off topic, but if you had to pick your favorite current superstar theme song, one male and female of each brand, who would it be? I used to love Sasha's old theme. The Snoop Dogg one is okay for her heel gimmick or whatever. I like Sasha's old theme for the females. Roman's new theme fits him good. So I know a lot of people are picking on that theme. I'm okay with it. I don't know. The Fiend's theme song is on Raw is fucking awesome. That's easily top tier. Yeah, I don't know. The theme music sucks today, man. It's very limited. That's probably it. The theme music, ever since they let go of Jim Johnson a few years ago, their music composer, the music has fucking shit the bed. So that's all I can really give you. RD, thank you. J Football Alive, 199. They can rent Ferraris, but not good pyro. What the fuck? Period, J Football Alive. Maximus Sage, 5 spot. It's a sad day when Samoa Joe and Mickie James are released, but Nia Jax and Dana Brooke are still employed. Period, Maximus Sage. AJ King, 5 spot. It is Vince's way or no way at all. Fans did not accept his chosen faces, Cena and Roman, so he prefers to sabotage his own product instead. And he's been doing this. He said numerous times he doesn't want anybody becoming better or bigger than the fucking product itself, the WWE company. AJ King, thank you. Americ, 5-spot. Hey, BC, I missed a lot of lives because of work. Just coming by to say hi and support the channel. Thank you for the support. Hey, Merrick, keep whooping work's ass, dude. SOS TDM 617, 2-spot. Braun Strowman is the sloth amongst men. Where's my Capri Sun? SOS, thanks, brother. Christopher Blackshear, 199. Why did WWE take it out on Mickie? Cowards. Well, because she had a husband, Nick Aldis, that was talking shit about some of their top execs. So you knew it was the writing was on the wall. But it's up to, that's why I say you don't blame anybody but Vince. Vince is the one who can hire and fire anybody. He's the be-all, end-all. And he looked at Mickie and said, expendable. Give me Eva Marie. It's Vince McMahon, dude. He's the one with the Harry Potter wand. You have a job or you don't because of Vince. Christopher Blackshear, thanks, brother. J Football Alive, 199. Raw went from signing Jericho to a man's sore. A what? J Football Alive. Yeah, man's sore, brother. And again, he's got a fan base. But where is he going on this roster that's already overpacked? It's overcrowded. They don't know what to do with the whole roster. What the fuck is Mansoor gonna do now? But you on social, nobody wants to talk about the facts. They're just like, this is awesome. Mansoor finally is here.
I find a lot of players, Michael, defending Tom Wilson because they played with Tom. They might be
J Footballer, thank you. Papo Shango Jr., 5-spot. I should have been more clear. I agree, my brother. Much love. Oh, on the Matt Riddle shit. Papo Shango smoking a little something and watching fucking RKBro. And I get you could have a laugh with it. But yeah, the booking is just atrocious. You cannot have Randy Orton defeat The Fiend in 6 minutes via 1 RKO and then have him on a 3-match losing streak getting pelted by tomatoes and then in a tag team with RK-Bro with Riddle just to eventually lead to a Riddle feud. That's what you had The Fiend lose for? On the biggest stage of them all. Fuck that and fuck you, Vince. Papo Shango Jr. Thank you, brother. Chubless the Bear, 5-spot. Says BC, the Walmart around my way for months is struggling to sell that Braun action figure. They had to repackage it labeled hot item, must grab, no bull. That's because it doesn't come with the Capri Sun. It's more legit if you put his lunchbox in his Capri Sun. And then he needs to come with one of those little fucking strings in the back so you pull it and he says shit. So you pull it and he says, Ma, where's my Capri Sun? You pull it again and he says, Vince, they're laughing at me. I'm gonna give them these hands. What do you mean this is not entertaining? Braun Strowman had a chance, by the way, off topic, Chubless. Thank you for the contribution to the channel. Braun Strowman had a chance 3 times to be something big in this company. And each time, Vince McMahon gave him 5 inches and took him back 5 miles. Bullshit. Major bullshit. And now Braun Strowman is not believable at all. As a monster or a fucking micro machine. It wouldn't matter. Joey's Adventures, 199. Verk can't even say, and there go the pants, right? Oh, wait till I get to that. Joey's Adventures, wait till I get to that. That's when I cover the Garza match. Was that hour number 2 or 3? I'm going to get to that right now, actually. I'm going to stop the supers for now, and I'm going to get to the rest in a little bit, guys. But Joey's Adventures, I'm going to get to that. Jesse Borsler with a 5-spot. Nothing against AEW, but if they catch up with Raw in ratings because of a bad product, well, that'd be sad. It'd be fucking tragic for WWE because you allowed a new company to fucking destroy you in just over a year. Jesse Borsler, thank you. Javi Woo, 31, 5-spot, says Vince wants the Diva era back, not just Eva Marie. He might as well bring back the butterfly title at this point. Real female wrestlers are done in WWE. Javi Woo, 31, the revolution is over. If he could bring back Braun Panties match, we'd probably have it. And at least then, we'd be okay with it. It's closure. I know a lot of people like BC, no, man, we don't want Braun Panties. I agree, man. I love the evolution of actual competition. But at least these females being signed would have a reason to be there. This is supposed to be the revolution, the evolution of women's wrestling, the top-tier athletes in this world, top-tier wrestlers, and we have half the women's division who can't even go 10 fucking minutes with the top tier in this company. Javi Woo, exactly right. RD, another 10-spot. RD, thanks, brother. BC, how does Vince not see stock in people like Shayna, Sasha, Bayley, Aleister, Andrade when Triple H had their booking look so perfect in NXT? You can see her You can see star status, but Vince doesn't. Shake my head. And you know who I'm going to blame too, RD, on that? Triple H. This dude is in McMahon's right ear, left ear at all points during the day. And Triple H plays coy. Triple H, he adverts all the heat to Vince, and he doesn't want to take any of it. So he says things like, Vince is the be-all, end-all, which he is. Who's the closest persons to him? It's Stephanie and it's Triple H. They know they can help change this product for the better. They refuse to. They let Vince do his thing, and in the process, Triple H looks like a fucking god, whatever he's doing down in NXT. Triple H needs to try harder if it's not working. There are two people, not Kevin Dunn, not Bruce Pritchard, nobody, but Stephanie and Triple H that at all minutes of the day is in Vince's ear. They need to try harder. RD, thank you. J Football Alive 199. The new Roman theme reminds me of heel rock theme. Yeah. A little bit, man, little bit. A lot of people are trashing the theme. I don't mind it. It goes with them. The irony is, Roman's original theme works better as a heel, so I was actually okay with that. Go figure. JR9 Gaming, 5-spot. Jeff Hardy is another legend that is being used pathetically. Jeff who? Is he even on the roster, JR9? That's what a lot of fans are saying when they hear this super. Jeff Hardy is another legend that is being used pathetically. He just lost to Jinder on main event this week. Jeff deserves so much better. Most people don't even know that, JR9, that he was even wrestling. They probably thought he was still fucking injured, out of it. I hear you, brother. Who's that? Network Guy Dave with a 5-spot. I'm about to get back to work. I will watch this video when I get home from work. It'll be up on the channel, dude. Thousands of people will be viewing this later. Network Guy Dave, thank you for stopping by, dude. I left a like and keep up the good work. Make these Bradens cry. You know what we do best, Network Guy Dave. You know what we do. In fact, are we making them fucking cry? Good. Fuck them. What do we got? Over 275 on the ups. We got some bitch boys up in this bitch. We making some motherfuckers cry, but we got people that are knowledgeable with what I'm saying, man. Over 275. Fuck yeah. Thank you, guys. Network Guy Dave, kick works ass, man. Sheriff Rivers, 5-spot. That Styles theme slaps, though. LOL. Yeah. Right? At least something to make us fucking laugh, Sheriff Rivers. Big Nang with a 5-spot. Chris Jericho saw the future way before everyone else and was right all along on his debut. Raw is snore. Damn right, brother. Now, guys, that was a lot of fucking supers. That was, I can't believe how many we just went over. If I told you guys how many we just went over, you'd be like, what the fuck? I was over a half an hour of supers, but we got to cover hour number 2 now because hour number 1 was just part of the fucking travesty. You gonna cry, you little fucking bitch? You crying? Cry for me. IBS, you dumb fuck. I don't even know if that was a bitch boy braided. I just got back to the fucking live chat and just fucking kicked somebody out for no fucking reason, maybe. Who gives a fuck? If you even come across as a bitch boy braided, you're getting a fucking amplified boot, bitch. Cry! Cry! Yeah. Oh, I love watching people fucking cry. It must really piss you off that 300 people nearly are fucking understanding that this show sucks. That this company needs to change. Bitch boys. Cry, man. I want you to fucking cry. JR9 Gaming, Carlos, Jordan, Riaz, NJPW girl. Who the fuck's up in this bitch? Stacy Brown, Reggie Wolfpack, SOS, Sontivia Major. Pass the tier bucket for these fucking dipshits and crybaby Karens and bitch boy Bradens. Pass the tier bucket, will you? These fucking schmucks. J Football Alive. They're crying. Pass the tier bucket. Dumb fucks. Hour number 2 starts with Damian Priest pinning Johnny Drip Drip via Hit the Lights. Wow, what a match! Are you not captivated for hour number 2? Damian Priest and Johnny Drip Drip. We've been seeing these guys for months. I'm okay with Damian Priest starting his first major one-on-one feud with somebody like The Miz or Morrison, but that doesn't mean you just have them wrestle every week until you get to a pay-per-view just to have them wrestle more. And then we have the Lucha House Party defeat Cedric and Shelton, extending Cedric and Shelton's losing streak to 8 in a row. 8 in a row. In fact, it's so clear they have nothing for Cedric and Shelton that they had Cedric Alexander quit the team after the match. He got on the mic, degraded Shelton, and quit the fucking team. What the fuck? What did these idiots do it? What are they doing? First, they dismantle the fucking Hurt Business, and then they dismantle the fucking tag team. Be happy for the Lucha House Party. They finally won. What do they do? You can't raise others up by totally tearing others down. You can never raise people up by tearing others down. It is a rule that I live by. You can't do it. And now you're breaking them up for what? A one-off Cedric versus Shelton feud? The breakup was out of nowhere. You just had them lose a bunch of matches, and then one just had enough out of nowhere. And now it's going to be a one-on-one match that we're going to see 12 fucking times by SummerSlam. You know it's coming.
With 30 years experience, they have New York's highest recorded asbestos verdicts of all time. The choice is clear. Mistakes cannot be higher.
And then Angel Garza defeats Drew Gulak via the wing clipper. And then post-match, Garza shoves a rose up Gulak's ass. It's a long story, don't ask, please. And here was Adnan Virk's call of this. You ready for this? This is a true fucking story of what happened last night. Garza wins a match. There's a fucking crazy thing that happened last night. Garza was in a match, and he won it. And then afterwards, he puts a rose down the pants into the ass of Drew Gulak. I don't know what the fuck. Again, you have to watch wrestling alone, because if somebody's watching with you, fuck. So he puts the rose there, and this is what Adnan Virk said. You ready for this? Oh, wow. Every rose has its thorn. This guy is the corniest motherfucker I have ever came across. He has said excellence of execution 3 weeks in a row just because Bret Hart is probably one of the only wrestlers he knows. Everything is excellence of execution. Everything is oh my gosh or oh wow. He has used Rotten Tomatoes while somebody was getting pelted with tomatoes. He said that's going to score 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. And now with a rose being shoved up somebody's ass, he says, oh wow, every rose has its thorn. A fucking Poison song from the 1980s. In fact, the most energy, passion, and amplification that I've ever heard from this dude, this commentator, Adnan Virk, the most amplification I've ever heard was actually during this match, when Garza ripped his pants off at the beginning. You know when Garza just rips part of his fucking outfit off and it's just him in his fucking trunks at that point? This is when Virk had an orgasmic reaction. And his legit call was this. So Garza rips his pants off, and Virk says, and I quote, oh wow, when the pants come off, it's time to go. And that was the most passion you've ever heard out of Adnan Virk. Oh wow, when the pants come off, it's time to go. Adnan Virk, you wouldn't know anything about that, bro. And that, folks, ended hour number 2. So I'm going to do the same thing I did for hour number 1. Let's recap this real quickly. Once they would take 10 seconds. What in the second hour captivated you? I'm asking. Was it Damian Priest pinning Johnny Drip Drip? Was it the Lucha Summer College House Party defeating Cedric and Shelton, and then Cedric and Shelton splitting up for no reason? Was it Angel Garza defeating Drew Gulak and then shoving a rose up his ass? And that was the whole hour. What captivated you? What captivated you?
It's nothing. It really is nothing. That's why when I talk about accountability, this is where I'll connect the Wilson thing to what the Yankees are going through here. You know, they can look at Altuve and say that's cheap. That guy robbed me of a championship. That guy robbed me of an MVP.
Hour number 3 begins with some more riveting action. RKBro defeats Elias and Riker via the floating bro. RKBro is now 2-0. They're a thing now. Again, I ask, this is why you had The Fiend lose at WrestleMania so we could set up RKBro. Bullshit, major bullshit. And I don't even care if you like it or not, or it gives you a laugh. This is what you had, Randy Orton. This is why the Fiend had to lose at Mania. So you could have Randy lose several matches in a row right after Mania, get pelted by tomatoes, and have a tag team with Matt Riddle just to form a feud with Matt Riddle. And then the Fiend is nowhere to be seen again. Gotcha. RK-Bro. You're right, Quinn. This company fucking sucks. Sheamus then defeats Mansoor via DQ when Humberto interfered. That's right, Mansoor is now on Raw. That's all we need in pro wrestling. Another guy who looks like he should be doing my taxes. Average size, average look, average charisma. But he's a good wrestler, basically. Oh, I know. Trust me. Trust me. I know. There's thousands and thousands of really good wrestlers in the world. Great wrestlers in this world. Down at the local bingo hall. Danny Dipshit Dugenheimer. Fuckwad Fred. Batshit Crazy Becky. You got my local pizza delivery guy, Luigi Lugnutz. You got Peacock Paulie, who's in a legal dispute right now with the Peacock Network streaming service. But Peacock Paulie is still using his fucking name at the local bingo hall. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't have a dime to his name anyway. So even if he gets sued, they ain't gonna get a dime from him. He'll rather take the prison time. 2.0. 2.0 is now wrestling down at the local bingo hall. They're all great wrestlers for the most part. Thousands and thousands of great wrestlers. But how many larger than life some bitches? How many larger than life? I've already done my research. It's a rhetorical question, unit. 0. There's no larger than life. Maybe if Brock comes back, Brock is larger than life, right? Like, even if an adult sees Brock, we're gonna go, fuck, that's Brock. Damn. Right? The Fiend Bray Wyatt. That's why I always say when people go, he's buried. Please, you see Bray Wyatt in a fucking Walmart or in a fucking Chick-fil-A parking lot? You're gonna be like, fuck, that's the Fiend. That's Bray Wyatt. If you see Ricochet in your local Walmart and he's got a fucking baseball cap on, you ain't gonna know who the fuck Ricochet is. You're gonna be fucking arguing with him about who's getting the last, but you could be in the fucking aisle 5, the cereal aisle, and you're both staring at the last box of Cocoa Puffs, you and Ricochet, and you would literally fight Ricochet in the middle of that fucking aisle. You wouldn't know he's a WWE superstar that you talk about every fucking video or live stream. You cover his fucking action, or no you don't. You want to talk buried, Ricochet doesn't even get TV time. Probably because the guy is not good on the microphone, so unless he has a fucking mouthpiece, I don't know what Ricochet's possibly gonna do, other than be a great wrestler in a company that doesn't give a fuck about great wrestling. I hope this is making sense to most of you. You would walk right by Ricochet in a Walmart. You would. You would fight him over that Cocoa Puffs box. You could see Ali. If Ali was in a fucking hoodie or a fucking baseball, anything, you would pass right by Ali. A lot of you are bigger than Ali and Ricochet and Mansoor. Look at Mansoor and tell me he's larger than life, and you're lying to yourself. So what we have now is a really great wrestler. That's the most I'll give you. I'll say really good. You could say great. In a company that doesn't give a fuck. So where is he going? Nobody wants to talk about this but me. I'm supposed to sit here and go, wow, Mansoor's finally here. This is a good pickup. This is good. This is going to be a lot of good action. This is going to be good for the company. Step in the right direction. No, I'm done saying that shit because I see what happens. Now the roster is even more fucking full. It had to burst years ago, and it just isn't bursting. You're just adding more fucking talent. You're like Pac-Man. You're scooping up all of this fucking talent for what? Just to get them off the indies? Just for every year to say, oh shit, we need another budget cut. And then you get rid of some really great fucking legendary talent or just really great talent so you can bring in people like Eva Marie? Is that what we're doing? You just did budget cuts. And Eva Marie and Mansoor are now on Raw. You like Mansoor, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to my words. This isn't about liking Mansoor. This isn't about Mansoor not being good because he's good. This is about why is he on Raw when they can't even utilize their entire roster. Somebody like Randy Orton has to play around in fucking Matt Riddle in a tag team. Because for 1 week they said RKBro, McMahon just had a fucking ball with it, man. He laughed his fucking ass off. And McMahon is so fucking childish that it became a tag team. Ricochet, no time of fucking day. Ali, no time of fucking day. Murphy, no time of fucking day. JR9 Gaming, like you said, fucking Jeff Hardy, a legend in this business, is fucking around on main event or some shit. Drew Gulak is getting a rose stuffed up his fucking ass. Bayley can't get anything for WrestleMania. She's coming out and trying to fucking talk with a Hulk Hogan and Titus O'Neil while they're fucking dressed up as pirates or some shit. So Bayley has to come out and get smacked around by Bella Twins. Asuka's a champion for half a year. Sasha Banks is champion for half a year. You go back to their storylines, some epic storylines while they were champions. Nothing. Zero. You guys know I'm right, man. I can't. I'm dropping too much fucking facts. Too much knowledge on this platform.
No, actually, when I'm having these conversations, I feel like I'm talking to you and Peter. The beauty of it, and granted, it's
JR9 Gaming, you know it, brother.
Static shot all the time, right? Yeah. I'm looking at you. I'm picturing you and Peter.
You see, we have a bitch boy Braden in the chat. Oh, bitch boy Braden.
Again, I wonder how much that affects athletes. I think the things that affects athletes would be fear. There's no fear. I mean,
I don't see any, I don't see, everybody's cool, man. Everybody's the amp unit. I see anything, they'll get the fucking Das Boot quickly. Trust me. Believe you me. In fact, most fucking words are fucking censored anybody by the tube. A lot of these idiots don't even realize it. They do a whole fucking comment. They think they're fucking hating, right? First of all, they put a fucking, like, one of those dislikes. Like, that's hurting the channel. It's just fucking helping the channel. It's called algorithm, you fucking dumb fuck. And then they think they fucking type something. Most of the time, their fucking whole thing has been censored by the tube until I have to okay it. These bitches are fucking... They don't even fucking know. They can't even troll properly. Dumb fucks. Anyway, did I go over hour number 3? Did I finish hour number 3? Oh no, I was just talking about Mansoor. This ain't shade to Mansoor, it's just truth. How many average looking dudes do we need on this roster? I'm gonna end it there, man. I'll end it right there. That's all I have to say about Mansoor. Good guy, he's a good dude. Worked his ass off. Got a good little fan base. He's on a roster that doesn't give a fuck about any of that. You give it fucking 6 months. You may give it 2 weeks. And he's going to have a rose shoved up his ass by Angel Garza.
No, there's nothing to do other than within the confines of a baseball game. If Judge wants to take out Altuve on a double play, which really isn't technically allowed anymore, or stop kind of, or listen.
Hold on, let me make sure.
Hit home runs, bat flip, saunter around the bases, do your thing. That's kind of all you can do. That's all you can do.
Hold on.
Let's go to the phones. Let's go to Steve in Rockville Center. Steve.
Oh, I see. Why are you watching WWE if you hate it so much? Why are you watching it? Why are you watching it? My name's Chris M. Why are you watching it if you don't like it? And you said, and just so you know, he's already under contract. He was under contract, so it's not like they just signed him. They didn't just sign him, okay? They didn't just sign him. Beefy Amplify, you fuck you, Beefy. Why are you watching it if you don't like WWE? Why are you watching it? Why are you watching me if you don't like me? You know why? Because you like me. You like me. You like me. You like me. Did you tell yourself you didn't? You're trying not to fucking watch the channel, but you're like, damn, this guy's really good at what he does. Nobody breaks it down like Base Lee. Hi, my name's Chris M. I can't stand when people trash WWE. He was already on the roster, man. He was on the roster. Why don't you like Mansoor? Mansoor's gonna soar like a man. He's like Superman and Batman. He's like every man. He's a Mansoor. You gonna cry, you? After shit. Internet bitch smacks. Get the fuck off my channel, bitch. Put you through a wall, I'll push you right through the fucking internet stratosphere. I am BC Amplify. That's why I do what I do. You got a problem? You can't do a fucking thing. Big Muscle McGee is on that ass. I'm the bad guy. I'm the boogeyman. You got a problem? Too fucking bad. You can't do shit. Cause I'm the maniac. I'm the boogeyman. You gonna cry? I want you to cry. You little bitch. Anyway. Bye-bye, little bitch boy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Uh-oh, bitch boy. He's going to watch the WWE Network. I'm going to watch the WWE Network. I'm going to watch Mansoor. He soars like a man. Fuck out of here. Fucking bitch. Oh. Good catch. My unit. You guys are rock stars, bro. I don't even do those little, you ever see those channels that got like 100 moderators? The tube does it with certain words good enough. You guys just call it out and deck them for me, and then I just throw the trash out. I throw the rest of the particles. Love it. You guys fucking rock. Oh, that was great. Oh, that just, man, I just have fun with that shit, man. You unleash the fucking Muscles McGee, baby. One of my fucking arms is bigger than this fucking dipshit's entire fucking existence. Fucking bitch. Why do you watch it then if you're just gonna hate it? Oh my god, these are the people that cannot be on the channel and cannot ever be a part of the unit because we need knowledgeable fucking people. We need people that are gonna understand common sense. Why Eva Marie on the fucking roster and Mickie James not on the roster is not fucking good. Why to the fuck... While Mansoor added to the fucking roster is not going to do anything because we've seen it with top talent. Especially his size and look. The guy is literally, he could easily be passed off as my tax accountant. He could be the Walmart employee that is stocking aisle number 5 and those Cocoa Puffs. That's not shade. That's the fucking truth. How far do you think Mansoor is going to soar? He might hit the level of Kofi Kingston, and then it's right back down. He's going to Mansoor right back to the bottom. We have to start hiring people that are going to do something.
You're not denying. You just, I'm one of many.
That is so ridiculous. The Astros brought reams of, well, how come the Yankees weren't punished? Because they love the Yankees? Well, why?
Then Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler have another rematch with Lana and Naomi for the tag titles. Another fucking match with these four. This was a 4-minute match, and the entire match was Lana beating up Shayna Baszler because that's believable. Lana beats up Shayna Baszler. The finish saw Baszler actually tap out Lana, so let's all just rejoice at the fact that Shayna actually won a fucking match and leave it at that. Honestly, let's not dissect this into the fucking ground. I tell ya. Shayna wins a match. This was a lapse right there. McMahon had to go to the bathroom during that segment, I bet. He had to go to the bathroom, and he came back. He's like, what? Why did Shayna win? That was supposed to be my Samoan smitten machine, Nia Jax. My Samoan sex kitten. Big and voluptuous. Why did you have Shayna win? Shayna, you can go to hell. Main event was Strowman and Lashley. Lashley wins via spear. Post-match, Drew McIntyre claymores Bobby and Braun. And they announced seconds before the show ends that next week the main event will be Lashley versus McIntyre again. So the entire build to this triple threat, like always, like with every match going into a pay-per-view, is to just have everyone face one another. Because that'll build excitement in their eyes.
Players of the month for April. And they deserved it. They really did. Let's take Robert Mondavi.
We've seen Lashley and McIntyre one-on-one a couple of times. We've seen, well, a lot more than a couple of times, but recently, we've seen Strowman and Lashley now. Lashley just defeats Strowman. Next week, it's, who is it again? Lashley versus McIntyre again. If they had another Raw, that's the go-home, but if they had another Raw, it would be Strowman versus McIntyre. They're just going to have them wrestle each other nonstop until the pay-per-view, which is next Sunday, and then nobody's going to give a fuck about it because we've already seen, they've ran it into the ground. This is what they do. This is not a storyline. You guys see what I'm saying? This is not a storyline. This is Vince McMahon not using any energy, time, commitment, resources, nothing. No creativity. He literally is just having his wrestlers every week go out there and have the same matches with the same people. Damian Priest will be with Johnny Drip Drip and Miz for the next 3 fucking months. Lashley, Drew, Strowman can do something for the next fucking 3 months. We'll be seeing fucking Shelton and Cedric for the next 3 fucking months. And if it was long-term storytelling, I'd be down with it. But it's not. It's just going to be them wrestling each other every fucking week. To Vince, that's a storyline these days. It's not going to fucking cut it.
Wow, you're saying Arch McDonald was taking phone calls and that's what they tell him?
I tell you.
No, I didn't get a lot of calls, though. Got a lot of telegrams, which was really weird.
Yeah, I did skip Alexa's part. Where was Alexa? Was that hour number 2, guys? Where's little Lexa? Lexa. I don't know where that was, but Alexa Bliss had a segment with Lily, and Alexa Bliss is basically, she's saying that she's coming with Lily, that they have somebody in mind. I don't know if it's like a Nikki Cross type thing, but they already played that. I don't know who, but Alexa Bliss is going to be having a match finally, and Lily has some say in this. We have our eye on what I don't know, but it was 3 of the only fucking entertaining moments of the entire show. Alexa Bliss can be talking about fucking how she makes her DiGiorno pizzas, and it's more captivating than the entire fucking show. Alexa Bliss can talk about how she's fucking rewiring and repainting and redoing Larry Steve's room. Larry Steve is her pet pig, by the way. That's a real story. He's the fucking cutest thing. I'd rather hear Alexa Bliss talk about Larry Steve or watch her paint Larry Steve's room, because that's more captivating than Monday Night Raw.
Nobody could have stopped them. Nobody stopped them.
They can stop punishing
Oh.
taking away the World Series. Also, John Heyman reported a while ago.
325 on the How You Doings. We're just going to go over some super chats right now. That's the review, guys. If it sounds like I'm not happy about it over the last 2 fucking hours, it's because I'm not happy about it over the last 2 hours.
And they felt that he should not have been fired.
So,
All right.
title is not on the line today, guys.
It wasn't that.
We're not doing the Super Chat live stream championship. It's a prestigious title. What we did the other night was fucking organic. It came out of nowhere. We all had a ball with it. We got to make that prestigious, man. That cannot be in every stream. Sorry, not sorry. There's no fucking way. That's funny. A lot of people waiting for the fucking, we're not going to have that like a 24/7. Although it's probably already surpassed that in one stream. That's great. So thank you guys for joining me, man. There were 100, close to 500 throughout the whole thing. Over 400 for sure over the whole thing. We're just going to go over some supers now, shoot the shit. And yeah, man, we'll do this again for SmackDown coming up later in the week. I don't know if it's going to be live or not, but thank you, everybody. The hundreds of you, smash that fucking like. For the thousands of you that tuned in later, this is where the stream is going to end as far as the review, but we are going to go over some more supers. So much love and respect. Check you later. For those of you sticking around, we talked to, let's see who brought over a super here.
It all starts with teachers who meet challenges with creativity.
Carlos for the 5 spots says, BC, it sounds like Triple H and Stephanie are setting Vince up for the fall so they can pick up the pieces. That's exactly what it is, Carlos. You telling me Triple H and Stephanie can't have like an intervention with Vince and say, listen, we understand you're going to do X, Y, and Z. Please switch up A, B, and C. Or this has to be done, and show them. If I'm Triple H, man, I'm spending every fucking minute trying to show Vince that this needs to be changed and this needs to be changed because it's going to help business. Because the business is so fucking bad. It keeps getting worse and worse. And you're telling me that Triple H and Stephanie have no pull at all? Bullshit. Major bullshit. Carlos, much love, dude. Big Nang, 5 spot. Another coffee on me, BC. Gonna get ready for my 9 to 5. Check your leader. Check you, Big Nang. Thanks, brother. Big Nang with another 5, too. Says, BC, do you think a reset button will work for WWE? Now like Russo Bischoff did in WCW 2000. LOL. Just wondering. No, a reset wouldn't even help. You literally just have to start slowly, because even if you reset, you're going to have the same fucking mentality and start doing the same shit. You just need to start changing ASAP. We don't need a reset. We don't need a month off. You just need to start right now, immediately, ASAP. Just doing the real fucking deal, man. Big Nang, thanks, brother. Mr. Black Ice 22 with a 5 spot. I think VKM is testing Triple H to see if he got the it factor to run shit. Closed mouths don't get fed. My ladies don't deserve the BS, VKM. RIP, good times. Yeah, man, the women's roster is fucking gutted now because now you have all these fucking people that just can't wrestle. They just can't. As far as testing Triple H to see if he's got... It's not time for testing. The ratings are so fucking bad. AEW is about to be on that ass. Even though it's a different night. I mean, they could see each other at 1-5. That's how bad WWE is doing. And if AEW was on their shit better than they are, if they were producing great shows every week, AEW would already be past 1-7. But it's not the time to test anybody, Mr. Black Ice 22. They need to start fucking rocking the pro wrestling world again. Christopher Blackshear, Christopher 299 says, Burke made a creepy Garza situation worse. When the pants come off, it's go time. It's time to go. Christopher, thanks, brother. Jesse Borsler, 5 spot. Adnan Virk sounds so bad. Get him off commentary. The rose up the ass. WWE is setting the bar for a garbage product. And Jesse, they've been doing it for 15 plus years, dude. Couldn't have said it better. Sadiqwa Flowers with a 5 spot. What up, Sadiqwa? What's up, BC? Mansoor didn't even get a pop from his own country at the last crown jewel. From BC Amplified's Women's Brigade. Sadiqwa, much love and respect right back to you. Yeah, and again, I don't mind Mansoor. He's a good dude. He's got talent, but it doesn't fit with WWE. It's not going to do anything, and he doesn't have a look to be larger than life anyway. So everyone's so fucking happy about another great wrestler added to a company that doesn't do anything with the great wrestlers. I don't know what anyone's expecting, but I'm always a mile ahead of the game. I'm the only one that wants to think of this shit. Sadiqwa, thank you. Kevin Heffernor, 5 spot. This was said last stream, but the same that say Bray is buried are the same people tweeting they want him back on TV. Yeah, because he's the only fucking captivating part of TV, Kevin. Thanks, brother. Carlos Ray, 5 spot. You busted NBC, LOL. Yeah, man, well, you guys did. You guys always catch the fucking little bitch boy Bradens. I just throw them out. I get the easy job. Carlos, thank you, brother. Ashley Steggles, $4.99. We wish we had A&E over here in the UK, as I would like to have watched the biography for Randy Savage on Sunday. I saw the Stone Cold one. I saw the Roddy Piper one, and I still have to see Macho Man's. It came out Sunday, so I'm with you there, Ashley. I haven't seen it yet. That's my role model, my fucking idol. It's the reason there is an Ant-Man is because of the Macho Man and Warrior Man. Those were my 2, man. Ultimate Warrior, Randy Savage. I can't wait to watch that. Thanks, Ashley. Sadiqwa Flowers, another 5 spot. Epic promo, BC. Wish we had that on Raw. And that's on the cuff, Sadiqwa. It's not that hard. If you have the it factor and the gift to gab, and you have big muscles, so you're legit, people believe in the gimmick, you got the look. If everything is in place, you can rock it. When you start hiring people that look misplaced, when you start hiring people that don't have the it factor or the gift to gab, they're not captivating. Sadiqwa Flowers, you have a roster full of people that even with their talent is not going to get too far. And for the audience, it's going to be quite fucking depressing. Sadiqwa, thank you. Woman won with a $4.99. Shayna would have stayed in NXT if she knew it was going to be this bad. Laugh my fucking ass off. I'll take you one better there, Woman won. A lot of these motherfuckers wish they were still in NXT. Today, most of them are saying they want to stay there, like Finn Balor's and Johnny Gargano's and Tommaso Ciampa's and Candice LeRae's. Woman won, absolutely. Quincy Gray with a 5 spot. Eva Marie can't sell lemonade at a lemonade stand in the middle of summer. But she's going to try to sell us that she's a damn great wrestler, Quincy. We'll see. We tried this experiment for over 4 years already. Let's add another fucking year because the old man is so damn stubborn. Eva Marie couldn't cut it in Hollywood. Here we are. Looks like this is what we're going to this is the game we're going to play, Quincy. Jeremiah Gaming with another 5 spot. BC, that promo on Dipshit was 100 times better than anything WWE has produced in the past 15 years. You hit him with the Claymore Party. I love that promo. Again, you guys did the fucking work. You pulled out a bitch boy Braden. I just got the boot him. That's natural for me, brother. I whoop ass in real life. I whoop ass on the interweb machine. I'm a real life ass kicking machine. I'm a real life maniac in Muscles McGee. I'm a real life bad dude, if need be. Don't fuck around. Jesse Borsler, 2 spot. Mansoor. He soars like a man. You're funny, BC. Jesse. Just things that come into my promo, brother. Mansoor. He soars like a man. I mean, that's the tagline Vince is going to give him anyway. He's going to turn him into like a superhero, I'm sure. Remember he tried to turn Ricochet into a superhero? You guys remember that? Because I do. I'll tell you that much. I tell you. Unreal. Hey, we're going to 350 on those how you doings, man. 350 on the ups. Let's smash the fuck out of that. We're just going over super. We still have hundreds up in this fucking, up in this bitch. Thank you guys, man. Hold on, I got some more fucking supers last second here. I got to wrap it up though, guys. You guys got to go about your biz and we got to fucking rock out the rest of the night. But I do got some more supers here from Chris Underwood, $4.99. BC, my man. Just got here, but I'll watch it over. Here's a coffee, brother. It's my weekend. Time to get it. Always enjoy your videos. Chris, have a fucking kick-ass weekend. Thank you for the appreciation and contribution to the channel. Thanks for the love and respect. Right back to you, Chris. Rock it. This vid will be up. This live stream will be up on the channel later. Thanks, brother. Carlos Ray, another 5 spot. That would be a very hard show on you, BC. If every show was we defended the live stream champion. Oh, we defended the live stream championship. Much love and respect, brother. Yeah, could you imagine me commentating the live stream championship at the end of every live stream? I better have a fucking bundle of Fiji water by my side, man. There ain't enough coffee in the world. Carlos, thanks, brother. Dash Riff Raff. What up, Dash, with a 10 spot? Why is it that Johnny Drip Drip sounds like he has an infection, and as Tony Soprano would say in his, what is it? Penicidal areas? Penicidal? Penicidal areas? The name sucks. I gotta catch up on my Tony Soprano. I haven't watched a Soprano in years, man. That was my show. That was my jam, bro. Man, I missed that. They only went about 5 or 6 seasons, and then that was it. And Tony's no longer with us, unfortunately. But yeah, Penicidal's area. Johnny Drip Drip. I don't know, man. They think it sounds fucking great. Johnny can play it off good. It's just if he's just going to be losing to Damian Priest every fucking week and The Miz is going to be back into the clown show, does any of this really fucking matter, Dash? It's rhetorical. The answer is no. Johnny Drip Drip is here to stay for at least the foreseeable future. PB Sillapride, $4.99. Doesn't Bayley have a championship match with Bianca at WrestleMania Backlash? Probably. Nobody fucking knows because it doesn't fucking matter to this company. She ain't going to win shit anyway. They're probably only going to give him 7-8 minutes. But yeah, PB Sillapride, that is the last word that we heard. JR9 Gaming, a 5 spot, says our champion Rachel Raka isn't here to defend the live stream title, but when she is, I am coming for that championship. Also, great stream. Check you later. JR9 Gaming, thanks, brother. Much love and respect, man. Good to have you up in here. And yeah, it's a good thing we didn't defend that championship because Rachel Raka wouldn't be here. She would have had to forfeit it. JR9, thank you. Michelle Haskins, $4.99. What up, Michelle? With the return of Eva Marie, welcome back the bra and panty matches with gravy, mud, and live pigs on the side. Larry Steve, right? Larry Steve will have employment with WWE and not fucking Mickie James. Alexa will have Larry Steve in there for a bra and panties mud match. Michelle, I said it several times in this fucking stream. At least that would give some of these ladies purpose. We would know why they're there. Bra and panties matches are back. Okay. That's why Lana's there and Mandy and fucking Eva Marie. We get it. Because without the bra and panties matches, why are they there? We have a pretty face that cannot go in the ring. So they can't go more than 5 fucking minutes. If they try to go 10, they're exposed exponentially. Michelle Haskins, thank you.
Part of why they picked him up, not just his bat, but he became the leader of the team. Kirk Gibson with the '88 Dodgers, right? That team couldn't get out of their own way. He comes there with a ring from.
All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up. Thank you for all the fucking supers. I'll get a few more in
Somebody to lead them here.
real quick.
Well, can I ask a question? I'll ask this to either of you, please.
Hold on, guys, please. Carlos with another 5 spot. I see you, dog, with that coffee. BC, I never knew that Machos, ooh, yeah, came from Pampiro Furpo. That's old. I didn't, yeah. Wait, don't start, is that from the document? Don't start telling me that, Carlos. I didn't know that's where I heard a few stories on the, oh, yeah, but something tells me if that's from A&E, Carlos, and that's the real story.
Well, I think that they gave management an excuse with this.
Good little teaser there, Carlos. I got to find that out. RD with a 5 spot. BC Alexa and Lily has someone in mind, but it's kept secret because WWE doesn't even know who. Exactly, RD. That's why it's been so fucking long. WWE doesn't even know. So we're going to do this for 3 fucking months of Lily and Alexa saying, we have someone. We're going to have a match. Lily's telling me. RD, thank you. Sheriff Rivers, 5 spot. LOL. Oh my goodness. Is that a 3-headed lion? Is that a 3-headed lion? Oh, it's more fucking entertaining than the show itself, Sheriff Rivers. Tom Buff, 199. Lily's favorite color is red and Sonya was wearing red. That could be, I guess, if Sonya's ready to come back to fucking action or whatever the fuck, that could be, you know. And Eva Marie's fucking wearing red. Feed her to fucking Alexa, please. Let this be a fucking 1-month contract. Tom Buff, thank you. Ashley Steggles, $9.99. For me, the dead man is the reason why I'm a fan of the business and made me smile every time that gong echoes around the arena and blew the roof off the place. Yeah, man, The Undertaker is one of those larger-than-life characters. We don't have them anymore, and that's one of the biggest fucking problems in this company. But fuck it, Vince says. Let's keep bringing in people like Eva Marie, so that way we can try to make it worse. Yeah, I'm good at Carlos. I'm watching that A&E shit the second I get a chance, Carlos. I've been so fucking busy, obviously. Blueprint's finally up in this, but maybe Blueprint was already here. What up, Blueprint? All right, guys, I got a lot of fucking, I'm already an hour fucking late. This should have been fucking probably, we're going toward 2.5 hours. I was going to try to keep this an hour and a half. That didn't work. If I missed any supers, I'll get you guys in the next stream. Much love and respect. You got to do me a favor. Whoop that ass. Literally. Smash the shit out of this fucking world. Beat the fuck out of it if need be. You understand? Think, be, live, amplified. For now, check your leader. Much love and respect, guys. We out. I can't do a full roll call because I'm on a delay. Much more than usual. But I see you guys, man. I see the coffees and the fires. Much love. Thank you for almost 350 on the live smashes. 500 caught this live in the middle of the fucking day. Thousands will be catching it later. You guys are the fucking best. We smashed the shit out of this community. Much love. Rocket. Gow! 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 Gah! 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 Get up! Get up, unit! Get up! Now get amplified! Till next time, check you. I'm out. Ow! Eva Marie! My ass! Fuck out of here with that shit.